by the United States Marine Band.
See if that's working. Mic check 1 2. I think it is. Hello. Oh, what is going on the? Oh, that's just on there. Okay. Well, hello. Welcome to Brew Day Live. Let me turn the music down a little. We are. It is Brew Day Live for March 2024. We are. It's a gloomy day. I think the sun's coming out. We've got a fantastic batch of. Let me see if I have it on screen. There we go. I can actually fade out the music. A West Coast Pale Ale. We're brewing. It's the Sierra Nevada clone. It also is this month's Patreon Chub Club recipe of the month. So if you're interested in brewing this like we are, you can go to patreon.com/homebrew happy hour. There's still time to sign up for a recipe receiving tier. Get this shipped out to you. It'll go out the last week of the month. And thank you to our sponsors who make all this possible, Muntins Malt, hopsdirect.com, and of course our friends over at Imperial Yeast. I'm your host, Joshua. Dad, you can hop in the picture if you want. Here, I'll screw over this way.
Hey,
You screw
which
over
way?
that
Which way?
That way. There we go. We are, like I said, we're brewing. Let me see if I can pull up the. Well, I have both cams. Oh, look at that! I did get the chat up, but I'm gonna hide it for now because there's two things that I did not get up yet. Let me put it there. I have an adapter for the iPad. It's actually arriving today. It got delayed from yesterday. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but it's arriving today so that I can do video out. So that way the people at home can see the Grainfather app.
Oh, nice.
And follow along with what we're doing and what it's doing.
Very nice.
I'm telling you guys, I mean, I love the Brautag. I would love to have one here, but if you can't do Herms and you're not doing bigger batches, oh my gosh, this G40, and which is a bigger batch, it's a 10-gallon batch. We're yielding 11 today into the fermenter. We're gonna pressure ferment. That will help us, one, cut out chill time.
Yep.
So we can get it down to like 80, basically, 75, 80. And then we're gonna put 10 we're gonna pitch. We're gonna put 10 psi on it,
Immediately.
or maybe 15. Who knows? And then put in my office, which stays at 76 the whole time. So it should be good.
Sounds good.
Which in my original plan for doing that was because it was supposed to be warmer weather, but now the storm, I don't know what to believe. Because first off, it's supposed to storm all day.
Right.
The sun's coming out. It's muggy.
Yeah, but still, it's still cooler than it has been.
It is. And so this week, I think the high is like 70. Like while this will be fermenting.
Yeah.
So a week ago or a few days ago when I was looking at it.
When it was 85, 90,
Exactly.
almost 98
Yeah, but
degrees.
the forecast also said, it's going to be like 79, 80,
Right.
84.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, crap.
I think it's going to be 78 today. I think. But
Well, either way, I'm devoted right now to pressure fermentation for this batch.
It's going to be 79 today.
It's going to be 79 today.
Yep,
So
yep.
we're going to pressure ferment this batch of, let me get it back on the screen again, the West Coast Pale Ale, Sierra Nevada's flagship beer. And like I said on the podcast this week, I think there's most people's in the country, if you took an average, their first introduction to craft beer. Obviously, that's a hyper regional kind of thing.
Sure.
Because, like I said, well, what was yours? And I'm talking
Scheinerbach.
Okay, Scheinerbach. That's right.
If that's a craft beer.
No, it is. It 100% is.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
even by definition.
I don't know the definition
Here,
of.
come this way.
I don't know the
There you go.
definition of craft beer.
So the Brewers Association has the made-up title that everyone follows.
It has to do with quantity.
Yeah, as in how many barrels they produce a year.
That defines craft
That's what
beer.
defines it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it's funny, haha.
And
that they changed the definition, and I'm not throwing them under the bus. Everyone knows this. They changed the definition based off what Boston Beer produces. So I'm making up numbers, but for conversation's sake, Boston Beer last year did 100,000, and this year they do 200,000. The definition of craft brewery would be 220,000.
because Boston Beer needs to be a craft brewery.
Because they put a lot of money into that label.
Okay.
This is speculation. I love doing that on a live podcast. I would speculate they're probably the BA's biggest
Sponsor or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
Donate or whatever.
Donator or something. So.
Yeah. Did you put the disclaimer the opinions of Joshua?
Oh no, I represent Todd Burns Incorporated.
The opinions of Josh
say.
Tubing are not the opinions of Homebrew Happy of
They are
Todd
though,
Burns
Homebrew Happy
of.
Hour. I am Homebrew Happy Hour. I speak on behalf of Todd Burns every episode.
You know, I almost wore a trash bag today.
No, that would have been. The shirt's not that bad. I should have worn my.
No, I love the design, especially the way you have it now.
Yeah. Oh, the two side is good.
And you even narrowed it down. It looks like before.
I did narrow it down.
You made it a mug of beer. Before it was just like a
mug of beer.
Okay, but it was
This
bigger.
is a Kolsch
It was
stage
bigger.
now.
Okay, that's why it's narrower.
Yes,
that makes
narrower.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
Kolsch
I
stage
saw that. I thought that was hilarious.
Will in the comments, hey from Boston, working. Yeah, me too. So here's the thing. I don't know if Todd is watching this.
No.
He knew I was brewing. He knew I was brewing today with you, and we had all day yesterday. We're getting stuff done, doing this coffee shop project, a bunch of other stuff, and then stuff for these Pinlock kegs, which I don't have a banner to put up on the screen. But go to kegconnection.com. We have a Pinlock keg blowout sale happening right now, at least through the weekend. I think it's through the end of the month. We haven't really finalized it all, but we got the flyers and stuff done, but then he calls me this morning and he's like telling me what all needs, like, I need you to do this, I need you to do this, because he knows I'm brewing. He's trying to disrupt my brew day by throwing a lot of work in. It looks like we're buffering a little.
Are we?
Well, on my preview screen, in the comments, let me know. I am recording because if I happen to have any, my kids are home for spring break.
They may be on the.
And so if they're bogging down my network,
I doubt
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what to change. It hasn't told us anything other than excellent, so that could just be the preview screen messing up. But if we're buffering, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to change something. But I am recording, so if I have to go back and publish this as opposed to leaving the live stream. Okay, he is saying it's a little bit of buffering. Why? Let's go to stream output. Let's knock this down to... Let's knock this down to 5. Let's do apply. Let's see if that works. Now YouTube's saying it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
Interesting.
Well, we're about to find out if what I did worked. And what's that bug crawling on me?
I don't think I'm on your network.
You know what? I should kill my phone.
Maybe I am
Oh
on
my
your
gosh.
network. No, I am not on your network.
I will kill mine as well.
So let me run a speed test.
Just
And
for-
I can use a
just for
hotspot
friends.
and
No, you're
let's see what I. But I'd never get up.
No, I think we're good. Well, he's saying in the chat it seems to be better. I'm looking at the preview. I should move around.
The preview doesn't look like it's doing any better.
Yeah,
does
it is because we're not doing dynamic movement. But when I do dynamic movement, you'll see. Watch, we're 20 seconds behind.
Okay.
There's versions of YouTube Live. See, look, huh?
That didn't buffer too bad.
That's right.
Oh.
Dynamic movement proves.
Yeah, we're not going to use
I
my
fixed it.
hotspot. I get 36 down, but I'm getting less than 1 up. So
Wow. Dude, wow. Okay. You're former AT&T
not
employee.
asymmetrical.
You can talk bad about them now. Why is their coverage so bad in Central Texas when Texas is their headquarters?
A long time ago, Central Texas was not a. The Texas was part of Southwestern Bell Telephone, which is one of the regional Bell operating companies.
Yeah.
And a long time ago, Southwestern Bell had the vast majority of Texas, but in Central Texas, in San Marcos, and in Texas, actually, back when I started working in the company, in Texas, I think there were over 100 telephone companies.
Okay.
Southwestern Bell is the only one you ever heard of.
Yeah.
But there was Guadalupe Valley Telephone Co-op. No, not Bell. No, these were independent companies.
But they didn't call themselves Bell too?
GTE, no, not at all. No, GTE, General Telephone of Southwest, GTE was the EFAR.
Didn't GTE make phones? At
No,
one point?
no,
That wasn't a
GTE
manufacturer?
was the phone company.
Oh, okay.
No, GTE was the phone company in San Marcos and in West Texas.
Yeah.
But like I said, there were over 100 little mom and pop phone companies in Texas. And this particular area, San Marcos and the Hill Country and whatnot, was not Southwestern Bell territory, so we didn't have any assets in the ground, no copper, no anything. So when they finally got rid of all that regulation and everything, for us to play in this area, we have to just pay. We have to ride on somebody else's transport, so it's not cost effective. So, but now with cellular, I'm sure they're building their. I don't know the regulations anymore. If they can put their own, equipment on the towers, or if they're still having to lease from whoever owned those towers at the time.
That a bee?
So it is a bee.
What kind of bee is that?
It's a big bee.
Is that a bumblebee?
Yeah, looks like a
That's a
bumblebee.
fat
Somebody's
bee.
not- yeah.
That's a well-fed bee.
Our wisteria is in full bloom right now, and we have bigger. They're fatter and bigger than that. That doesn't look like a normal bee.
What? Here, you want to kill it?
No,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, for the.
I'm not sure. If
For the
that's a bee,
stream.
but
Bees are
if it
friends.
is,
We
that's
like
a
bees.
black bee, my friend.
Or is it a wasp?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It is
That's
not,
what I was saying. That's not a bee.
That is not a bee. What do you have something to? I'm not going to kill him with a knife.
My
I'm
croc.
used to hatchet. The
Use my
croc is
croc.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's why I wear the Crocs.
I hope I don't mess up your. That is a dead bug. All right.
Now use Google Lens.
Don't tell your daughter.
Yeah, she's out there.
Good.
They're doing yard work. When you hear the cries of children, you'll know.
We do have bumblebee, big fat bumblebees that are that fatter than that,
Yeah.
and they're awesome.
So, but like I was saying, back to the good thing about Brew Day Lives is I can digress and Todd's not here to do anything.
No, can we
It's
get back
the
on?
best.
Can we get to the questions?
Is there questions this week?
Come on,
Do we
man.
have brew questions?
In this trash bag.
That was awesome.
We have we mashed in at like 9:10, and it is
don't recall.
we got about 4 minutes. Well, yeah, we mashed in at like 9:10, right?
I didn't
Yeah, and so we got 4 minutes left on our mash. Like I said, we're doing the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Can you hand me the sheet so I can read off the? So the recipe kit that's going out to y'all this month, I'll do the 5-gallon version of it. It's the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale Clone. Ooh, almost knocked that off. That would have been bad. It is 10 pounds of 2-row or Munton's Planet, same difference basically, and then 3/4 of a pound of Caramel 60 or Crystal 60. We're using Caramel 60. That's the grain bill, very straightforward. And then for the hop additions, this is where it gets good.
Oh yeah.
60 for the whole boil, half an ounce of Cascade. At 30, a full ounce of Cascade. At 5, a full ounce of Cascade. And then at flame out, a final full ounce of Cascade. So I had Todd bagged us up in 2-ounce increments, doubling it up, and then a 1 ounce. I have it sorted in there.
Gotcha.
So we're good on the bill. like I said, I'm excited for next month's brew day, unless it gets here in the next hour and a half or so, because the video out thing I think will be the coolest to have up on the screen, where
with the
where it's
Grainfather.
shown. Yeah, just because. So when you're using a Grainfather, here, let me
Hold
get
it up and show them.
I could
Or
show
move the
them.
camera
Well,
down.
it is the exact same. It is the same interface as what's on board. But I use an iPad Mini for Brew Day, the only Apple device that I use. But it works perfect for this because it's a good big display, and you can control everything here. And even better, it shows you the steps below it. So this told us that it told me when we started. Okay, add your 8.5 or 8.26 gallons of water into there, and it's telling us it's doing it at 162 for an hour.
152.
Pardon me, thank you. 152 for an hour, and then it had us prepared the 6.5 gallons, which I'm using a Brewer's Edge mash and boil, the original unit. Look at that, man.
What does it have for the spar? Does it have a timer on the spar?
No, it never does, because that's not automated.
And we
That's
push the
controlled by
button on
us. Yeah, that's controlled by us. And then it'll say the hop stand is what is flame out, because it doesn't have, when you're putting the recipe in here, I didn't see an option for flame out. It was whirlpool, it was hop stand, and then it was dry hop, which is after the fact. So I picked hop stand because we don't do a whirlpool.
Does it have the other hop additions in there?
Yes. Oh yeah. At the boil.
Yeah.
Put it in there.
Oh, I got you.
And it's going to alert us every time it's
so we
ready
don't
for an
forget.
addition. Like I said.
Oh, we forgot the hops.
Well, like I said,
Never done that.
listen, a real brewer, right?
Never done that.
Todd and James, real brewers, and I'm not being facetious. They, have it down to a T where they're booting up the control panel and they know it, and they put reminders on their phones or timers or whatever. What I like about the Grainfather G40 specifically is because it does hold our hand. It instead of having to program timers or whatever. Oh, that's not a timer. That's just a thermometer. And a
Clock.
hygrometer.
Oh, okay.
Humidity is hygrometer, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the hygrometer.
Measure the water in the air.
Yeah, but either way, the Grainfather G40 does a fantastic job of holding our hand through the process, which I do appreciate. Like right now, where it's telling us the mash is done. So let's.
I don't see your hand.
So, ooh. Oh, over there.
Okay.
Over there.
Very important part.
Yeah, minor details, dude. Minor details. Let me see. Okay, all right. I'll put that on the screen there. I'm gonna dismiss that. And now,
You turn the pump off.
the mash is finished. It will. See? Now it's telling us it's time to lift. So let me pull this out. This recirculation arm. I know, I'm just trying to be gentle. Whee! Alright. I can put this on top of yeah. Did you get it?
I got it.
No, you don't. You got a backpack.
You ready?
You got a backpack. I'm good.
That's right. You lift the pump. Lift your feet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mighty heavy.
What a man. You're good. Turn. Yep, we're good.
Let's two go.
All right.
Stay on the screen.
So,
Lift, we did.
so we're yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you can. Okay.
Should tell us about sparging. Right there.
Yep. And now we're gonna let it drain a little bit before we start our sparge.
Yeah.
Let me turn it.
Twist it down a little bit. You help on that?
Yeah. And then the
One
one.
gentle.
Okay, like that, right?
Yeah.
Can't I?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna,
You ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it this way right here and get. How many gallons of storage you have? For the 10 gallon? 12?
It is 6.5.
For us?
Yes.
Or double that?
No. 6.5 is what it had us put
For
for
this
this
batch?
batch.
Okay.
Yep.
It would have been 3.25 for a 5 gallon.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, certainly. You want me to go higher? Is that good? Open it up a little to get the bed.
Yeah, I'd go a little
Get the
bit.
bed back.
We're not gonna get the bed covered, because there's no way. There's just too much This is
It drained, this one drained a lot better than they normally do.
You did.
You're right? That's,
And then we didn't have that much powder this time. It didn't seem like, but
you know
The
what?
fine
We didn't.
ground?
Yeah, we really didn't.
yeah.
The
Now,
last batch, remember,
at this
but,
point, at this rate,
remember
your
the,
storage, at this rate, your storage is going to take about 5 to
but remember that, which is fine for
Okay.
us.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, this is also, this good over here?
Yeah.
Okay, so when people do a brew in a bag, from what they've told me, I'm not speaking with authority, but as an expert of brew in a bag systems, and they told me some people do a 5 or 10 minute, like a pseudo sparge, just to do a final rinse of it.
Sure.
And then they also squeeze the bag, I've been told. But
I told you, I like, and I remember I told you.
you're a squeezer?
No, what would we do at the house, the last brew we did at our house?
Oh,
remember?
you were trying to push.
No, I did. When you came over, there were handprints on the top of the bed.
Don't do that. My chickens are gonna eat this.
I would use my
Don't do
feet.
that.
I would use my feet if they were clean.
I bet that's Todd messaging me saying, "Why are you talking about me on your podcast?" I just had a text from someone. Todd is going to need his chemicals from the back seat of your car to replace the minerals he lost wearing his anti-plastic Kolsch Cup shirt.
They watched the podcast yesterday.
Yeah, that's funny.
That is funny.
Oh, that was our buddy Scott. Yeah. Yeah. He really doesn't like non 100% cotton shirts, and he doesn't like a lot of plastic. Which he would call this a lot of plastic.
But
I think
you
that looks
don't-
good.
But you can't feel this at all. I don't know why. There's some.
But that's not sublimated. This is what our prints look like.
I know,
end
but
up
you know
to.
what? I think maybe when you go solid.
And I don't think that shirt's 100% cotton. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
I have no
I can
idea.
tell. Yeah, it is. Dude, this training good.
It is. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of grain, man. I was surprised for a pale ale that we had 21 pounds of, well, for a 10-pound batch. For a 10-gallon batch, I was surprised that we had 21 pounds of grain.
No, what do you mean? The Kolsch was 20?
Was it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Or right under.
18?
You know, it was 18 just a Pilsner. So it was 20. Because it was 18 with,
Is there something else?
yeah, the Vienna.
Okay.
Yeah, our Kolsch recipe is just Pils and
Pretty simple.
Vienna. In the chat, our buddy is saying, I do brew in the bag and just squeeze it. Don't sparge. Efficiency is 70 to 75. Head 80. Nice. Yeah. Well, that's all it's
I'm a
about, right? It's
squeezer.
just
When I
efficiency.
make a cup of tea at home with a tea bag, I squeeze.
Your filthy hands.
My
Into
hands
your-
are not filthy.
your
First
hands
of
are
all,
filthy.
I wash my hands.
I don't wash my
regularly.
hands. I like the immunities I build up from not washing my hands. You watched.
Now, this is hot water right here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna turn that fire off too.
Oh yeah, there. Just hit off. Or yeah, there you go. You watched day 6 of the sumo, the March Boss show, right?
Oh yeah, day 5, 6. Was it 6 already?
day 6. Oh, Shoru!
No, I did not.
Shoru! Where's my children? So I'm telling them. Oh, Shoru!
No, I do not watch sumo.
Well, you're missing out, pal.
I don't think I am.
Watch it on. I read about it in Obscure Sports Quarterly, or what was that from? Dodgeball. Oh yeah, I read about it in OSQ, Obscure Sports Quarterly. ESPN 8, the Ocho. You remember that? ESPN has actually had like a day of the year that they do the Ocho, where they make it one of their channels in ESPN 8, and it's just obscure sports like.
No.
Like underwater basket weaving or whatever.
Yeah,
Man, this is draining good.
I like it.
No, me too. I'm just
Yeah,
that's why
lots of-
normally we
lots
have normally it has a bed and it's just very
Forever.
slow.
Yeah, and yeah.
How interesting.
I
listened to it. Good.
I
too.
think. Did you build this?
No. Todd, no, James did. But it's the same grain mill. We don't change the settings. It's the exact same
Well,
grain.
why did the Kolsch have so much?
It was
powder in
sitting in here for a month, and I think the weight of it was in that Vettles,
Yeah.
and maybe the weight of the top grain crushed it enough over a month.
I don't think.
You don't think so?
No, and not unless you had a continuous vibration in here of some kind. That I don't.
Yeah, I
think
do. We got San Marcos is on a fault. Look it up.
So. Yeah.
We're on a fault line.
You know, there were
buddy.
Karn City had 2 earthquakes, about a month ago.
They probably thought it
Karn
was
City or
from
Kennedy
the
or
fracking,
something.
I bet.
Yeah, probably so. It probably is.
Well, my mom had family, or has family, pardon me,
Yeah,
in
Karn City.
Karns, but they're not on oil property. I mean,
Yes.
I know one of them is, but not the people who currently live there. They are.
Yeah, because
Oh.
your mama got some rights to that boy.
Oh yeah, like
You're rich.
Well, okay,
I think we might have gotten $3. $3? No, $3.20 last year.
Hey, that's my
She owns a
inheritance
sliver of
between all the cousins or something.
No, just one person owns that lot, but your mother and her sister were entitled to part of that because that was inherited from her grandparents.
Right.
And so when the oil company contacted us, so we just need your signature, ma'am, to release this, blah, blah, blah. And we started reading it, and no, it wasn't.
It was for the mineral rights.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was exactly for the mineral rights. So
Are you saying oil companies can be sleazy?
your mom said, no, I'm not going to sign this. Well, ma'am, but blah, 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 then why your aunt's not going to, man, what, she's going to get a
Oh,
loan?
come on, man.
Oh, come on now, I put it off. Oh,
You
baby.
gotta pay attention.
No, that's not my job, that's your job.
I'm now
Ooh,
not
baby.
wide open. I'm now 2 for 2 with scalding water on my hands and no pain. I wish we had an instant replay of that.
Oh my
hand,
gosh.
I opened it up instead of closing it.
Why?
No, but to show Todd I'm a man. I'm a man,
I
Todd.
don't think that's.
I don't care what you say about me. I'm a man.
I don't think that's one of the prerequisites and or a qualifier. You know what we need to do? They have these things called clamps. And even a quick relief, just like a squeeze clamp, you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about, sir?
Yeah. Well, here.
We just put a little clamp. Yeah, that's not the clamp I'm talking about, but it might hold it on.
You mean like a worm clamp?
Yeah, just one that I can, it's just gonna keep it from falling off. And,
Okay. I think it's
Making a
well
mess.
anyway.
I want to skip to the boil, but used to there was a way where we could update the progress. Josh, it's not on here. Yeah, up or down. Here you go. Have you done that already?
I have been.
Okay.
I've been doing that, yeah. But I had no idea where we started.
I know.
If I was, well, the way to do it is we should have looked in the sight glass where we
See
started.
where we started, yeah.
And then add it by there.
But I'm bumping up because I want that temperature to get up there. It's not going to start until we get it all the way
In the
up.
chat, Bobby, cheers. Thank you, sir, for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. What is Todd? Todd's also messaged me. Todd's trying to sabotage our
So,
food, and that's why it was Todd's fault.
Yes,
Yeah.
Todd, why'd you do that to us?
No, my hand's fine.
Now you have numb, would you say?
I said my hand's fine. I was doing this for the camera, but I was like, no, my hand's fine.
No, they make a little clamp that it actually, you can grab it like this and just slide it off and on with your hands. Well, I'm gonna get you one.
Yeah, would you give me one?
I'm gonna get you one. So that that won't come off. And we probably wasted a good, I don't know, 4 or 5 ounces.
You think even that much?
Yeah, tops.
Todd wants me to make a change to the email that's about to go out.
Okay, now we're starting to get
That's the funniest thing. When he forgets that we're brewing, he leaves me alone. But then when he knows we're brewing, he's like, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta do this and this.
I thought he liked you brewing.
You know, he changes his mind. He goes back and forth whether he likes me or not. Much less brewing.
Did you take in 5 gallons of that last Kolsch?
No, I could.
Well, that's
No. Oh, the alt beer. I thought we were taking.
Still have that?
From
From
just the
January?
last one
We did Kolsch in
Yeah, but
February.
I know, but those are
alt
sitting in there, cold conditioned. Saying the alt beer, we have another 5 of. In there, I have 2 kegs of Kolsch and a keg of alt. I say,
And alt is what we brewed in January.
it is what we brewed in January.
And I have the alt I have at our house is what we brewed in January.
Correct. Yep.
The Kolsch I have at my house is the one that you brewed still.
Yeah.
That's why you have 2 here. You should take. You know what? Oh, he's leaving town. on
He is.
Tuesday.
He's leaving. They fly out Tuesday. That is correct.
Liz is going with him.
Correct.
I'm gonna dump this. It's kind of hot. hold it like this. I think that you should take him a keg of each.
I don't like that idea.
No, it's a really good idea. Trust me.
I don't know if he has room for it, honestly.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm being serious. I'll call him and ask him, but I really don't think
His
he does.
keezer's full right now? How's the last time he brewed? How can his keezer be full?
His keezer is full because he always has beer in there. Backup beers. He's brewing in 15-gallon batches.
Okay,
We're done?
we're done.
You want me to tip it?
No, I'm tipping, buddy. I can't tip anymore.
All right, let me
Ain't no more
close all
coming
this
out.
stuff
We're
down.
done.
Let me close all this down.
Done.
All right, brewing a Kolsch? I wish we were brewing a Kolsch. No. Funny you should ask, Bobby. We're actually brewing. Well, if it'll work.
All right, look at that.
We're brewing a West Coast Pale Ale, which is also available to you at Homebrew Happy Hour. Oh, pardon me. Patreon.com/Homebrew Happy Hour. If you sign up for a recipe receiving tier, it's not too late to get this shipped out. It goes out the last week of the month. And thank you to our sponsors again, Muntins Malt, HopsDirect.com, and Imperial Yeast. Without their support, I promise you, I wholeheartedly assure you, we could not keep doing what we are doing. So we have just finished sparging. We just finished our sparge, and I was gonna say it's not dripping because it's
sitting in it.
Yeah. Woke up in the morning.
Well, not leave me alone.
Who is it?
Serious XM, because your mom, that new car, gave us
But did you have?
free or something.
But did you have to give them your credit card?
No.
You know how difficult it is to cancel when you do sign up for XM Radio?
Oh, of course.
I did. I fell for it. I did. One time they did like 6 months for $10.
Yeah.
And so I did it.
I could've called.
Canceling was
Or
very
you couldn't
hard.
do it online.
No, you have to call it in, and I kept getting disconnected when I was on hold. I mean, it took me like 3 days of trying to finally be like, when I got someone, I go, listen. Oh, yeah.
Can you get it from there?
Oh, yeah. Dude, with my strength and,
How much of these rooms, man? See, that,
we're good.
I know, but look how.
Okay, so now will you tell us that, oh, no, you already did. Thank you.
Yeah. You grab that side. I just moved your camera a little bit.
Oh, how dare you move the mash cam.
I want to, right here.
That's fine.
It is what it is.
All right, in the chat,
Your camera still
William,
on?
thank you so much. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it, and
There's
everyone
nothing
else. It
against-
looks like, hey, we peaked at like 30 something. All right.
I'm gonna put
Y'all must
that
not
on
have
there
anything
till we-
going on today. I like that.
Hey, and before it starts boiling, do you want to try to get some of that stuff out of there?
Sure. Go for it. Here.
I'll put that over there. You got a spare bucket?
Sure.
We need to get a big spoon. that
You have
has-
my spare bucket.
I need another spare bucket.
No, you have it.
Look, we need to get a
ladle.
No, a little fishing net. Seriously. Well, I don't think I can get it right now. Cause look, I'm like, I'm gonna bring all this stuff and whatnot, but that goes out. See what I'm saying? A little. You know what? I bet your wife has I know she has a strainer in there.
Yeah.
A little small hand strainer or a screen like you do the thing with. I'll just go across the top of here.
Okay.
You want to go
She's
get
not,
it?
she's not in front. You can ask her.
I'll go ask her.
Dude.
It's just a spoon.
Is it your first brew day?
Yes.
Put it in the bucket.
I didn't go to bed till late, man. I'm gonna, but I'm still trying to get some stuff. I'll ask her if she wants a spoon. I'm gonna put this on right now.
Okay.
You cover that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got this. I don't even need these gloves. My hands are made of something. What else do we got? Do we need for the brew day? So I'm not forgetting anything. We've got. Oh, you know what? I can show y'all. Y'all can't see on the table. I need to clear up room. I haven't even opened it yet. Next week, I'm having these people on. Andy, maybe is his name. Sorry if I'm butchering that dude. But Pinter, which is like basically a glorified Mr. Beer, I think, is they have sent me a whole unit to try out and give my thoughts on. No money exchange, but they did send this to me for free. And if they think that's going to buy my loyalty or good review, they have another thing coming. But no, I am excited. I forget the beer they actually sent me. They had a lager on the site, but when I asked for it, they're like, oh, no, that's not available yet. so I don't remember if they gave me a pale ale or what they gave me. But they're going to be on the show. I'm interviewing them Monday, but that episode won't publish till the following week.
All right, my
It's
son.
going to be 2 weeks in a row of interviews. So this coming week is with Trong, a win from homebrewerlab.com. Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm in the middle of something.
Go ahead,
Go ahead. Do what you're doing. Good. That's wonderful. So innovative. You're the best.
Continue.
Anyway, Trong from homebrewerlab.com, he's the inventor of like the Float It 2.0, Spundit 2.0, the Picnic Tap 2.0. Everything's in the second generation apparently with him. But he also has a new thing coming out called the Pata Brew that is supposed to be coming out. He said maybe in the next month. So, are we? Oh no, we're not. We're not. Looking at the preview screen, I thought we were buffering again. We're not. We're good. So that's next week on Thursday, the interview with Trong, and then a week from then will be the interview with Pinter. I forget the guy's name because I just got introduced to him this morning. Their director of marketing emailed me like a month ago, and I told her, I was like, hey, if we could do it in April, that'd be perfect because we're kind of swamped in March. But they wanted to get this out. I guess their flagship campaign is going out right now. They're super aggressive marketing stuff, and so they're trying to just get content out there, which I understand. So that'll be the following week. But I'm excited. I'm gonna try to. You know what I could do? I could take this with me to the ranch and do it while I'm up there next week. No, because then the week it takes to ferment, I won't be up there to drink it. I'm gonna have to do this before I leave, like the actual brew and filming. Maybe I'll do it Monday in the morning before I hit the road. The Pinter thing, I forget what they sent me. I haven't opened it yet because I was trying to do an unboxing video as part of it. I want to help them out. They sent me this for free. The least I can do is provide some content. Anyway, I freed up some room on the table for you because that was taking up all the room. So,
This
is that working?
it is working fantastic.
Oh, look at that.
Look at what I've got out. Look, every spoon comes out much.
Let me do the mash cam only. Oh, you know what? I could lower this anyway because we're done with needing it that high.
How much is this? How is this much stuff getting through the?
Because it's going through those holes.
Yeah. I think that's what's causing the problem with the pump later on.
I think you're right.
But who knows? Is that okay? I'm doing this.
Sure.
We're gonna find out, aren't
Was that
we?
strainer sanitary?
Yes, it is. And besides that, it's before the boil.
It is before the boil. All right, Peanut Butter Galactic. First off, great username in the chat. Where are we at with the brew day? Well, Peanut Butter Galactic, we just sparged and we're ramping up to boil. We're at 202 right now. This is where, again, it got delayed. It's not coming in until today, but I have a old school iPad Lightning out video adapter so that I can put the control panel up on the screen for future brew days. I talked about it last month, and then I ordered it last week, and then I was like, oh, it'll be here in time. It got delayed from Tuesday to Thursday, and I was like, that's fine. And then it got delayed from Thursday to today, assuming that that's not going to get delayed again. Amazon, first off, I know I'm part of the problem. I order from Amazon too much. I get it. With that being said, go to kegconnection.com this weekend and get yourself a huge deals on Pinlock kegs. Don't go to Amazon. But Amazon's great when it's great, but when it's not, híjole, like it can take forever. Oh, look at that, Kevin. As I mentioned, I know there's a delay. He goes, people complain that you are salesmen on the podcast too much. Because of you mentioning Pinlock kegs on sale during the last episode, I plan on buying the 4-pack. See? It all works out. Todd, I hope that you're watching this and seeing that I made a sale. Anyway, we are, I'd love to be able to get this display up on the screen so y'all can see exactly where we're at. Right now we're at 203, going to 212. It hasn't done that it's done in the
It
past.
usually doesn't start till we get to about 207.
Oh, really?
210.
Oh, well, I had to say something.
Yes, into what? Boom.
Yeah. We have
put the lid on just to
we've
see
had things issues. I wouldn't even say issue because
No.
it's not an issue,
No.
but it's weird anomaly.
Yes.
That's the word. We've had an anomaly
unusual.
where as it's going up to boil, it does this kind of the pump's not on.
Nope.
It just does this weird, and it pulsates one time to where it's like the Jurassic Park scene where the cup of water is in the cup holder and the Tyrannosaurus Rex hits and they see the. It's that same thing. Where Jurassic parking
Maybe
it.
that's what it is.
But
And
Yeah, we
it's
s-
also strange that the temperature should do not be going up continuously.
Oh,
We're at
right.
100% element, but yet
it goes 203, 202, 203, 202,
It did. It just
204,
slowly
202.
goes. Yeah, and it's at 204 now, but we've seen it get to
Yeah, no.
209. And the other anomaly thing is, it says 212. We normally get boiling at about 210.
That is true every time.
Which means
Yeah.
either the thermometer here is not calibrated.
Yeah, which is okay.
Exactly.
For sure.
I don't understand how you could ever drop in temp, except
If
by
your
your lid
elements-
off.
yes.
If your element's on max,
Yep, I
there's
agree.
no way that the temperature.
Well, unless you have an issue with the element,
yeah,
a
which we-
power issue.
which we don't.
Well, you know, my father-in-law wired this. Maybe it's a power issue. Maybe it's
It
his
is
fault.
not a power issue.
I don't know, man. He does
that.
shoddy work
Your
sometimes.
father-in-law did it. I guarantee you. That
I
is
shouldn't
not
talk
the
bad
issue.
about him because he doesn't watch, and now I'm just a bad person.
Yeah, he's a great person.
He's all right.
He does stuff
He's all right.
excellent.
So, for context, can you hand me the sheet again? We mashed in a little after 9 because my pop has got to leave here at like noon or before noon.
As long as I get up by noon, I'll be fine.
Noon-ish. We got a little bit over an hour with you. But we are brewing the Sierra Nevada West Coast Pale Ale, mashed in at about 9:10. It. Oh, you didn't write the time on it. That's fine. You wrote that we did it for an hour. That's all that matters.
Right.
For the recipe, if you go to patreon.com/homebrew happy hour and you sign up at a recipe receiving tier, for most people, it's a 5-gallon batch. So the 5-gallon version of this is 10 pounds of Munton's Planet or a 2-row if you don't have Munton's locally available. And then 3/4 of a pound of Caramel 60 or Crystal 60, depending on the company. Again, whatever your homebrew supply shop can get you. So it's 10 and 3/4 pounds total for the grain bill. The hop edition is for the full hour. We only do an hour boil, and the full hour is 1/2 ounce of Cascade, and then at 30 minutes, 1 full ounce of Cascade, and then at 5 minutes, a full ounce of Cascade, and then at flame out, as soon as we cut the heat source off, another final ounce of Cascade. So 3.5 total ounces of Cascade. I actually have them round up. We have 8, I think, in there. We're just going to do 1 or 2 the entire time. It was just easier because I didn't go up there and build
if
it.
we need, we're going to, at 1 hour, I'm going to pour in 1/2 bag if all you have is 2 ounces.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Just do the whole batch. Stop it. No,
Now
you're
if
not.
it's 2 ounces,
Okay, I'm doing it.
you can mess up the whole recipe.
No, we're not.
You mess up the whole thing.
No, we're not. This guy.
Todd, I know what you
I should
mean.
have told him anything. Should've
Hey, by the way, your hops aren't in here.
Either, dumb, move. They're not in there. Move.
They're not in here? There's a bunch of hops in there, but-
Ah, I'm the keeper of the hops now. It's 4 bags of Sterling. Woo! It's a Sterling Pale.
Hey, you got enough hops in here, brother?
Yeah. Hey, take it easy, man. We're live streaming. Golly. Eric in the chat's asking, what's your elevation? In Vegas, we're at 2,200, so his boil is 209. I don't think San Marcos is very elevated. Look it up.
No, I'm gonna say 700.
I'll take the under.
The under on 7.
Yeah.
What's the elevation of San Marcos, Texas?
San Antonio is
60
650
I didn't say San Antonio.
Yeah.
Hey, lady, I didn't say San Antonio. What is wrong with you? You just like somebody I know. What is the sea level of San Marcos, Texas?
Elevation.
I found this on the web.
Elevation of
San Antonio was 650. 558.
617.
558.
No, 617.
What is my elevation?
I'm just telling you what
558.
the official.
Well, that's because you're high.
Yeah.
This is 558. You're 6. What is that?
San Marcos. Booyah. Yeah, and we're up on the hill.
Look,
You're nuts. That's not your elevation.
558.
That Siri
San
didn't even
Marcos,
hear you
Texas.
right when you said San
It
Antonio.
says San Marcos, Texas.
Whatever. It's wrong.
So the boiling point here is 211.
Oh, well, but that's.
You know what? That still
It's still
right
at
around there. Oh, by the way, look,
It went down to 201.
from 204.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Nothing.
Don't lie.
Don't lie. What's it called? Don't lie, Craig. What is the elevation of Austin, Texas?
It's got to be a power thing, dude.
Austin.
It has to be.
Austin, Texas is 1,329 feet above sea level.
Would you believe
Like it could be that thing that we made.
Austin's twice as high as here? I don't believe
That's
that.
not even all the way in.
Well, that could do it.
That would definitely do it. It wasn't all. Well, that would have cut off, but
It will not.
oh, okay. But it keeps going
You're either
down.
getting power or you're not getting power.
Okay.
I mean, if you lost power there, your lights would have gone out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it did this last time.
I don't think it dropped that. It was at 204.
I know it. So yeah, when you go, maybe you take it with you. Is James going next week?
No. It's just Todd.
But you have to. But I would take it this time because you have to leave it there for a couple of weeks because you can do it in between working.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then when is the next brew day? Have you said it yet?
No, not yet. April
something.
something. Maybe Tax Day, April 15th.
Well, the 13th is a Saturday.
Oh, that's a Monday. The Tax Day is a Monday this year.
Okay. So it's actually going to, your taxes are actually due on that day, not like 2 or 3 days later like it has been?
Well, if
That's
it's on a
what it
Monday,
is.
I bet it's due
Yeah,
that day.
probably will be.
It's actually really Tax Day. Elevation 617. I looked it up. So.
It's 558. You believe Austin
Well,
is
we're also
twice
up
as
on the
high?
hill. We're also up
You
on the
believe
hill.
Austin is twice as high?
Wait, probably.
1,300.
The highest point of it, probably.
1,300. But still, right here it says 558 San Marcos.
It's wrong.
I wonder who this data is from. And it's funny because he told what the
Let me
building was.
move that.
Speaking of which, so we are like 2% up the height of Mount Everest.
Right. Well, yeah, I've always had issues with the elevation here, like my breathing, and it's harder with the air so thin.
2% of Mount Everest.
I know basically what it's like to climb the Himalayas.
Yeah. Speaking of climbing Himalayas, Kyle
Yeah.
is in Scotland right now.
No, I know. Yeah.
Oh, you knew that. You
Uh-huh.
knew that.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
talked to his-
They were in England
talked
first.
to his mom.
I think they went to a Liverpool game. They went
Really?
to some soccer game a
Oh,
week
awesome.
ago, or
Awesome. Oh, when they got there.
whenever. Yeah, shortly after. I think they've been there already a week. It feels like it, or is it just for her spring
No,
break?
it's their spring break.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they might have gotten there a week
Like
ago.
Saturday. Yeah, it would have been a week ago. Yeah.
Yeah, they met on.
And well, Liverpool
Matter of fact,
played.
they're probably not there. They're
Well,
probably home
Liverpool
now.
played Man City last Sunday, and I'm not sure if that's the game they went to, but I think I saw them at Anfield, which is Liverpool Stadium.
Boy, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, since back to 204.
I know, just like that.
Now, what was the highest it's been so far? 204?
Yes,
Okay.
it's not going to go down again from 204. When it gets to 208, it might.
What
drop
if
to
it's boiling
206.
under there?
Well,
I'm kidding.
I put the lid on because it usually increases.
No, it does. Yeah, no, I'm just
But
saying.
I also want to keep my eye directly
It's
on
not
it.
boiling. I can
No, I
see.
want to keep my eye directly on it though, because you know good and well that's what causes a boilover. So to tell you how good my eyes are, we had an inspection yesterday of the.
Hello from the Netherlands. Thank you for joining us.
From the Netherlands. Hey, maybe.
What's the
maybe-
difference between Holland and the Netherlands? Is Holland just a region in the Netherlands?
Don't start me lying.
Because
they
people-
both speak Dutch.
They do, yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
I have a
when
college friend.
I can say dyke in context about the Netherlands and not get in trouble. I like that.
It beats
The
me.
finger in the dike.
Well,
Which is a story of a boy plugging up a water hole.
You go
Oh,
deeper,
gosh.
man.
Okay,
Watch out.
I'm done.
You're done.
My children are
You're
out here.
done.
No,
This
but that's a real thing.
It's 2024,
Yeah,
man.
I
You
can- I can
you
say whatever I
plug-
want.
Can't plug no dikes.
Just say whatever I hate.
I went to school with a guy.
Hey, look,
from,
205.
I went to school with a guy from Holland.
We had most of our foreign exchange students in high school. Remember the Germans? We had a bunch of Germans.
Yep.
But one guy from the Dutch. He was terrible at soccer though, because every time we got foreign exchange kids, it was like, oh yes,
yeah,
our
play
team's
soccer.
our team's gonna be awesome. And most of the time they made varsity.
Sure.
The Dutch kid did not.
Yeah.
He was not very good.
Well, that's weird because I mean they were in the finals, weren't they? In
Netherlands have been in the World Cup finals.
2012 when I was there.
You weren't.
I went
in
to the finals.
2012. You were at the World Cup in 2012.
No.
You were in '94, dum dum.
94,
And that
oh
was
my
that was also a
Netherlands played Brazil
and lost in PKs.
That was in the finals.
That was a
Right?
quarterfinal.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
was
game
at
y'all
that
went
game.
to.
I was
Yeah.
at the game with
Yeah.
Brazil and Netherlands.
I am not Dutch, but Holland is an area in the Netherlands. The two brothers is North Holland. Okay. See, I never. We conflate as Americans and then like Holland as the Netherlands,
Sure.
as opposed to it's in the Netherlands.
Right.
Not like the country
And
is.
what did he say? He said that.
Well, first he said he's not Dutch. So
So he doesn't know.
So then he's good at soccer.
So he's good at soccer. Is an area in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do you watch Itchy Boots?
Is she Dutch?
Yes.
No one cares about her.
I think she's from the
It's
Netherlands.
a YouTuber that rides a motorcycle. My parents,
She's amazing.
in their retirement, watch YouTube all night.
She's amazing.
Y'all are goofy.
Check out Itchy Boots. I'm going to give her a promo
No, you
here.
don't. She doesn't give me money.
Yeah,
no,
it's okay.
I'll edit that out. No. All right, well, 207. We're getting there. What are my children doing? Oh, and whistling.
Whistling.
I can't whistle.
I know. You have to shoot with the whistle now.
Neither can Hannah.
No, I can whistle.
Yes, you can
Okay,
whistle.
come here.
Whistle.
Come on. Come show me how you whistle. All the way, Hannah. Come on.
Do it again. It was better earlier. Do it again.
So good,
She did it better out there.
Wow.
You got to practice some more with some bubbles.
Yeah, that's right. Go practice. All right. Love you.
Love you.
It is not a day for gardening. It's so muggy out here.
Yeah.
Ugh, where's my...
So we do a 3-year annual review of our the water well. at the
Sure.
Church.
Uh-huh.
So he had to take a water sample, and we check for residual chlorine
Yeah.
that we put in the water
Yeah.
to make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
And so you get a little vial of water, you pour a little packet in there, and it turns it pink. You know,
You're talking about
from a very light pink to a very dark pink.
Okay.
So yesterday, this is the guy from the state, from TCEQ, and he tested it, he pulls it in there, and then he let the water run for 2 minutes. I let the water run 3 to 5 minutes. We're about to get a boil. I'm gonna take the lid off. 'cause I do not want-
Knock it down.
Well, okay, I'll leave it off.
No, take it off. You're already dead. The damage is done.
The damage is done. So he let it run for 2 minutes. I let it for 3 to 5 minutes. He pulls it out and he puts the agent in, and like you can't see it's that clear. I said, that's not going to meet the minimum. I said, you let it run. He said, I let it run 2 minutes. I said, yeah, on this building, because I know the layout,
Yeah.
it's going to take more. So we'll test it. And I said, well, you know what? That's going to be like 0.13.
It was
0.2 is the minimum. He said, that's going to be 0.13. He puts it in there. It comes out 0.12.
Oh wow.
A hundredth off.
But Price is Right rules, you lose.
So then, no, there's no price right. So then, I do it again. I
You always
should put
play
the strainer out here to get the.
No, the
protein
spoon
to it.
works with that.
Yeah. So then he does it again. You know, he had to water run for another 5 minutes or so. He did it again, and it's not much. It's a little bit pinker, but not a bunch. And I said, man, that's barely going to make it. I said, that's going to be like 0.23.
Yeah, it's 0.2.
And I said, no, that's going to be 0.27. Put it in.
0.25.
0.27.
No way. See,
So then I told
then
him.
you win both showcases.
So then I
because
told
you
him.
had an exact bet.
I told him, I said, look, we have to buy these vials of stuff to calibrate the
course.
machine every 90 days.
You need-
I said, we don't need to buy those vials anymore. I said, I don't know if I told you that
Pay
my
me.
eyes are certified.
Yeah.
You know how this police officer like him said, my nose is certified. I can smell the whatever they smell.
Sure.
Better than a dog, right?
Sure.
I said, yeah, well, my eyes are certified on reading the
Boss man.
Okay. We can get some of this protein off of here.
About to knock it down.
We do. It's about to boil. Buddy, it's boiling. Look, 211. What did your stupid Google say? It said the boiling point was 211.
No.
Man.
No.
Yeah, it did.
I didn't see. All I saw was what the elevation was. I didn't last.
Well,
with the
on mine.
It also said boiling point?
It said the boiling point was 211,
Ah.
which I thought was interesting because what did the gentleman
So
tell
then
us
wait.
from Las Vegas?
Were
What did the
there-
gentleman tell us from Las Vegas?
That his is like 209 or 2.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So what is
All
the
right,
elevation?
hold
up
on. Boil. We're about to add our first. Get ready. I'm gonna
Yeah,
set
go
that.
get some. Hey, only 1 ounce.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I thought you had it out already.
There is a bag here that is just. Oh, that's right. Okay. You want to hit the OK button?
No, I'm good. I like the beat. It reminds me I have no time left to. Man, we have a full kettle this time. This is more. Seems like more water
You
than
say
the
that
Kolsch.
every batch.
This seems like more water than the
You
Kolsch.
say that every batch.
You know what? It's online. I'm pretty sure I can go back and check.
This is the smallest one.
Now I
This
wish
is
I'd
the
kept the
ounce.
strainer, by the way.
If you don't, you want me to get the scale out to prove it to you that this is just an ounce?
No, I believe you.
I said there's one bag that
It's a
is.
smaller bag. That's all that matters.
Yes.
And there's so many hop ads of Cascade that I was surprised it was that much. But yeah, I should have kept the strainer out here, brother. Look at all this stuff.
With the bag on?
Yeah. 1.16.
1.16.
That's what I said, 1.16. I wish I had got the strainer.
Listo?
Should I get the strainer? No.
Okay, get it.
No,
No,
good.
get it. If you're worried, get it.
I'm gonna put this in.
Okay, I'm not.
We already got stuff out there we never got before. That's good.
That is true.
All
But
right.
remember, the last time it gave us the warning the first time during the match. It gave us the warning the first time
The
during the match.
circulation?
Yes.
You sure?
100%.
I don't recall
We have it on youtube.com/homebrew.
that. I know, that's why I'm going to see about the water levels. Because I'm pretty sure the water level last time, and you know what? We also have the camera on. Which button gets me this camera?
Just just that one?
Or
so number 3?
Either one, or in the thing, yeah.
Oh,
No, I just want to see that. So you see, the things are underwater, underworked.
Have they not normally been?
No, I think it's been right at it. I
Oh,
thought.
okay.
But I'm going to go back and check.
Well,
this one and
here's the
see.
thing. It's such a good rolling
Oh,
oil.
I love it. No,
Yeah.
I love it. It's not-
What's up, monkey?
I think I can whistle now.
Blow a little bit less. Go.
Oh my goodness. Fantastic.
You're doing better and better.
You're gonna have to
honey.
teach me after I brew. You have to teach me, okay? Daddy can't whistle.
Practice makes perfect.
One of the many things Daddy can't do. All right. That smells good. Those sterling hops, Todd. Thank you.
I'm going to make beer like this one over here.
No, you're not. Are you gonna take all that for dog treats or
No.
Okay, so
No.
I'll save some for my chickens.
Yeah.
We could put what I'm saving in this bucket, and I'll take it down there.
Yeah, I should have brought a bucket with me.
So in the chat, he's asking any specific reason for skimming off the proteins. James told us before it helps with clarity. And so I don't know if that's a wives' tale. Which, by the way, hey, what I didn't plug in there, let me put it out here.
What's that?
Whirlflock. I didn't put that.
Oh, good answer.
I didn't put that in the
Who didn't whirlflock during the Kolsch?
grandfather. But the Kolsch, I'll pour you some if you want. The Kolsch is good.
Is it?
It's clear too.
I will have a glass before I leave. Just
But let's put this right here so we don't forget. And that goes in
15, 10 to 15.
10.
Doesn't matter.
10.
Either 10 or 15.
10.
10 at the latest, 15 at the earliest.
But no, really, honestly, the only reason we do skim it is tradition of what we've been taught. Does it objectively do anything? I have no idea.
And I don't. You see that what's left there? I won't get that off of there. That's already.
Well,
got
no, that's
hops
from the
mixed in it.
hops.
Yeah.
That was from the hops.
But if it's just real thick, if it's a real thick layer like it was earlier, I just like to take it out.
I think one of the earliest Brew Day videos we've ever published on our YouTube channel was part of it was James skimming. I think he's always skimmed.
Maybe so.
And James
That's
has
very rude
produced.
to accuse that.
Yeah, he's always been a skimmer.
Yeah, that's really bad.
James has made some of the most consistently good beer, and so I was always trying to just mimic James.
Yeah.
I don't recognize that number. I'll string the call. And Todd's messaged me 1,000 times.
I've told you a
He's not
million times
watching.
to stop. I've told you a million times to stop exaggerating.
It was 6 times, not 1,000. You're right. Also in the chat, hey, El Rorito. Oh, wait, I always say it wrong. Cheers from Phoenix. I believe he is also Hispanic. He might even be
Rorito.
Mexican. I'm not the token Mexican on the
El-
stream anymore.
El Rorito?
Yeah, I don't know what that would translate.
No. ¿Cómo se dice Rorito?
Oh yeah, I forget. He's the resident Latino here.
Hey. I
You speak better Spanish than Mom does.
Duolingo, baby. I think I'm on a day 900 and I don't know 80. I'm
Yeah, but the
man.
moment you hang when you hang out with Vilver,
Uh-huh.
or when you were with him before, did y'all converse just fine?
Dude, that was like 2 years ago. That was
That was like day
I think.
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, well, no.
No, it was like day 300.
Or 300 maybe. I don't know.
That's
No.
the real test for my Spanish is when I'm hanging out with Vilver.
So here's the deal. I can read it and understand it pretty well.
I like the Metal Gear Solid ringtone. Thank you. Yes, my ringtone is Metal Gear. It's from a video game. I haven't gamed. Like, here's how I feel like I've grown up. I haven't booted up a game. It's so funny. You're like an old man on the stream when you do that. When you do your readers, you get up close and.
What do you say over there?
What's Metal Gear?
What did you say?
God, you old
Shut
man.
up. Todd, I emphasize.
I haven't booted
I
up.
have empathy for you.
I haven't booted up a video game in a very long time, but Metal Gear did this collection that I almost bought. I haven't yet, I think it's only $20. But if I bought it, I knew I wouldn't boot it up either.
Right.
It's just nostalgia. That's where they get you on these video games. They get you with the nostalgia.
I thought you were lazy
I am, absolutely.
with the brewing minerals.
Oh no, I didn't skim it.
but
He
then you
did.
skimmed the yeah, exactly.
I didn't
Thanks,
skim-
Slugger. Yeah.
I didn't skim it. No, I would have left it. I would have let it be, my friend.
Absolutely.
That smells so good.
It does. You want to bring that fan a little bit closer? I'll move a little bit closer.
You're gonna have to change. You have to.
No. I'm just gonna as far as the
okay.
the cable will go.
Okay.
Just that right there will make a difference.
Put the box behind it to lean it, or lift the elevator. There you go.
Bada boom, bada boom.
Perfect.
And
Let me hear. I just want to make sure it's not killing the. No, see, no.
No, no, from over here. Look, check and see.
No, but earlier it was killing the.
Okay.
Let me.
I'll try it. I'll comment.
No, it's fine. It's
Put it
fine.
on two.
If the fans bothering y'all, put it on 2. If the fans bothering y'all on the chat, let me know and we'll change it. But he's trying to help prevent steam damage from my ceiling. I guess. What are you trying to do?
Yeah, it's fine. Man, our board is pretty vigorous. I just saw a splash come up above the rim.
Steam is good. Actually,
This steam smells wonderful.
Some people-
Oh, wait, look at this. Look at this.
we could sell this.
Oh, aromatherapy. Definitely.
See, I'm getting
Definitely. I don't think they can sell it. Yeah, aromatherapy. Isn't that good?
It's not aroma. It's
a
a
mist.
steam
Yeah,
therapy.
yeah, a facial.
I need to shave. I got razors, so I'm actually the electric razors work, but the ones that get real close to your skin kill the back of my head and my neck, and
Because your neck
so
is not firm like the
I guess.
skin on your head.
And
yeah.
so I got real razors, and this
that.
weekend. So I'm gonna first go as close as I can with the electric, and I'm gonna try a wet shave, and that might be my life from now on. Is bald.
Actually, I don't know if you remember, I had a full beard for about 2 months.
When did you shave it?
Never, just 2 days
Oh
ago.
no, I don't know. Well, see, when you keep the front,
You can't, you not
Yeah,
recognize this.
yeah.
I got tired of it because it was just solid gray.
yeah.
But
What's-
it was
what
longer
color do you
than
think this
yours
is?
right
Oh yeah, yours beard normally
It's
is.
black.
Your beard?
Yours.
Oh no, I said what color?
You said this.
No, yeah, you're talking about you
This
because
is
you said
totally
you
gray.
said I was getting annoyed with this. It
No,
was
this is totally gray. Yeah,
that's
this is
totally
totally
gray too.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
But the whole face gray I didn't care for it. So.
Really?
Yeah, so I took it off on the side.
I'm not gonna know what it's like to be gray. I mean, my facial hair
You're not gonna
maybe.
not live that long?
I'm not gonna live that long. Yeah, and I know something you don't know.
Yeah.
I upped my life insurance policy. No, I did. I woke. Here's how stupid I am. I think I get it from mom's side because they're hypochondriacs. Every day.
All their tombstones were going to write, see, I told you I was sick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, y'all joked about that with Mamacita. Yeah.
We didn't put it on there.
No, of course
I
not.
really wanted to.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let
Who
me.
would have stopped you?
Your
Her
mom.
husband, Papacito, was already dead.
Your mom.
Who's gonna be mad? She's dead. Anyway, but I every day I wake up and something's in pain, and so my brain focuses on like if it's my neck. Oh,
it's a
stroke.
tumor.
No, it's stroke because
Stroke.
like the pain, it's the artery.
Then I've been
that's
having a
clogging
stroke
up.
for a long time, brother, because I've got the pain.
Well,
right
let me
here.
tell you, I've survived thousands of strokes.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't diagnose them, but no, I woke up with the stuff like it was firm. Oh, and it hurt. It woke me up in the middle of the night.
appendicitis.
No, I've already had it taken out.
Yeah.
It's stomach cancer, obviously.
Yes.
It's got to be.
It
Now,
is.
then I took a big dump and I felt better.
And your grandfather.
So I dumped out the tumor. See? But that's my brain is so dumb.
Oh my gosh. Canceled.
Canceled. Wait, for which part? The Mexican part? Or the tumor part? Or...
It was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Oh, we got mail. Thank you, monkey.
welcome, Daddy.
Just kidding.
You know what, honey?
Just kidding.
This is all trash. It's just bills. You can put it in the trash can.
Peanut butter. What did you cancel this for, brother?
Oh, he'll tell you. Yeah, the first one right there. Yep, that bin. Open that up and dump it in. Yep.
Oh, I wonder if it was buffering, maybe.
No, it was the Mexican part.
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah, you're too white to be rolling your R's.
No, I can roll them.
That's appropriation.
I've been married to your mama for a long time.
When I was in college, I learned that you're a colonizer, pal. How dare you?
Yeah, me and Christopher Columbus.
Yeah,
man. You know, we're both lost.
Why could
We're both lost and
I'm short.
across some,
I'm short. I have hypertension. I probably have high cholesterol, whatever Mexicans have in San Antonio area. But I don't have the skin color. That's messed up. No one believes me that I'm Mexican.
Well,
Sort of Mexican. Mexican with an asterisk.
nobody believes I'm Mexican.
Yeah, because you're not.
Oh, well, that's
Hold
not
on.
the reason.
You're not Mexican. Where's my phone? So I can show people your high school picture. Is this
I'll
yours
do
or mine?
that.
This is
Yeah.
mine. Yeah, my dad.
I'm
You want
not
to talk
Mexican.
about progressive?
I'm black.
Yeah, my dad went to a predominantly black. I always just say all black. Obviously, that's an exaggeration.
Yeah, because I was.
But it was predominantly Hispanic.
No.
Oh, it was predominantly
No, it was
black?
predominantly
oh,
black.
okay. I thought it was predominantly.
But you know what? I actually did an experiment one time, and I counted in the yearbook, and it actually came out. I really think it was only like 60% black, and probably 30% white,
Where's the photo?
and 10% Hispanic.
Oh, I sent it to you. I know. I can just look in our chat.
Yeah, you don't need to show them.
No, but it's a good picture because
It's my government class.
I was gonna say, but it's
Yeah.
just you. It's so I love it because
Because people don't believe me.
people don't believe you. Yeah.
So we were took friends right after I started working at Southwestern Bell. Some friends came
Yeah,
down.
student government. Look at my pop. I'd say, guess
You know
which
which
one
one?
is he?
Yeah, this is me. This is me right there. That guy. No, okay, I am over there. That's me
Was that a middle part?
in the corner.
You always had long hair.
Not long. You see, I
You don't think that's-
never touched my shoulders. That's as long as my dad
That's
let me
pretty-
wear my hair.
oh, okay.
I could never touch my
It
shoulders.
was a grandpa decision,
If
not
I-
your
yeah,
own.
No, I would have had long hair back then. But then out of school, then I wore my hair shorter.
No, I would say ever since
not as short as yours, but
not nearly as short as my new shirt.
short. But, no, but I wore it real short. Where
No, I do remember
literally,
that,
I could take a shower and I wash my hair, but when I got out, I didn't have to comb. I could just go like that, and
And go to
it would
work.
be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Now-
you didn't
now
grow
you
the
can-
hair out till retirement, right?
Yeah. I haven't had a haircut in 5 years.
You saw Christy cut Esther's bangs. You want some
It
bangs?
looks good.
Yeah,
too.
you want
I
some
like
bangs?
it a lot. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
We'll get you some bangs. Let's see. I thought it was Todd again. We've got 47 minutes left on here, but you don't. You have like 45 minutes left.
Is it? That
It's
way?
getting there.
No, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it afternoon.
Well, the good thing is, so catching people up to speed if you're coming in and out, or I'll just repeat myself for those who have been here. Brewing a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. I'll do the whole sales pitch thing again. It is available at patreon.com/homebrew happy hour. Not too late to join a recipe receiving tier. Pick this up and it ships out the end of the month with premium ingredients from our friends at Monkton's Malt, hopsdirect.com, and Imperial Yeast. So we're brewing that today. We did a 10-gallon batch, which is 11 gallons going into the fermenter because we're going to try to yield 2 full kegs of the pale ale. We are going to be pressure fermenting, which I'm excited about because that shortens the cool down process. You won't be here for that, so I could be even more lazy. Why do you hate that?
I wanted to be here to at least transfer.
Nah, I got it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pitch the yeast. We're gonna transfer into the fermenter at 80, and then whenever it's done transferring, by that time it'll be 77, 76.
Do we have a 45-minute hot pitch or a 30-minute?
It'll tell us 30. Who's the next?
Okay.
So 15 more minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pressure ferment at like 10, 12, 15 psi at my office temperature, which is like 76, 77, trying to not cool it down so much because it's hot days. But then it's funny because then the forecast this morning is like, what's the high the next few days? Not even 70, right? Yeah. But either way, so it'll be even easier to keep it at temperature. But I'm looking forward to the pressure fermentation because I consulted I am the pressure fermentation expert, obviously.
Just live stream.
But I consulted who I consider my expert, which is Jonathan Marute, and he had said that we could pitch as high as like 80, 85, and then just immediately add the pressure manually. So I've got the CO2 tank ready to go. I've got the fermenter we will be sanitizing later. He said, I noticed the brewer's edge in the back. I have a T500 that someone gave me. Yes, just using it for sparging. I also use that for kombucha. So the mash and boil was a sample that Country Malt Group, or I forget who was making it back then, or distributing it. They sent us that as a sample unit, and so we have that, and we just use it for sparging now on these brew days.
I've got to make, I'm not going to do it today, obviously, so I'm going to put these in the fridge when I get home.
I need water. Yeah.
because I'm going to make a bunch more treats for Layla, because Layla absolutely loves the treats.
That's not surprising. It's
She's got peanut butter in it, that's why. I think that's why she likes it, because it has peanut butter. For those of you who don't know,
Oh yeah, tell the people at home your
hey,
recipe.
Yeah, so you can. It's not my recipe. I looked it up online.
Or the recipe you use.
But it's real simple, yeah. The spent grains obviously can't have any hops in there because hops are poisonous for dogs. But thank goodness they're not poisonous for people. That'd be a bummer, huh?
Are they?
Couldn't drink beer.
Oh, Dutch. I meant like the raw.
Although, you know, I have friends that can't drink beer because of the hops. That's what they tell me.
Really?
That's what they say.
Hops are medicinal.
I think they can't drink beer because they're...
Oh, do you want to try a hop water
'cause they're
that was
low.
given to me from our friends?
No, it doesn't even sound good.
It is. So
Come on.
no, but listen.
Is it IPA?
No, it's not. It's not non-alcoholic beer. It's
Right.
hop water. So the Citra does it taste the most like beer because it is very obviously Citra forward.
Sure.
But the other flavors are actually good. They just taste like flavored sparkling water.
I don't like sparkling water.
Oh, you don't?
No.
What's wrong with you?
The only sparkling water I like is the one I made myself for our that actually had alcohol in it.
Really?
Yeah, the hard sparkling water.
So you don't want to try the Citra?
No, I'm good, thank you.
I've
And you know what? If you're gonna have one, I will take a sip to see if I like it. I don't want one by myself. You want to pour some in
That's what I
for
meant.
me?
Yes. I'll do
No,
that.
if you're gonna drink it.
Yes, I'm going to drink it.
So back to the good stuff.
Yes, right.
So you take your spin hops, and the recipe's real easy. The one I use is like 4-2-1, or it's half of each of everything. You take, it's going to be the smallest batch is 2 cups of spent grain, 1 cup of flour, and a half a cup of peanut butter. And you just mix that all together, and 1 egg. That's for the smallest batch, maybe 2 eggs. Mix it all together, make a dough out of it, put some powder, put some flour on your thing, roll it out, make little cookies. You bake it for 300 for maybe about an hour, but then you turn down your temp to like maybe 2 or 2 1/4, probably 200, and leave it in there for another couple hours. It's really important that it dries out. It's almost like dehydrating it. You have to dry it out really good because otherwise they'll go bad. They'll get mold. So, but the dog absolutely loves them, and they're really good. I noticed the brewer's edge.
That's right. Yeah. So my buddy Ryan, who's been on the show, Ryan Hansen, had sent me a sample pack of their Hazards hop water, which I thought at first it wasn't available for shipping. Apparently it is at Hazards.
You said there's no alcohol.
It's non-alcoholic,
Okay.
but it's hop-infused water.
Okay.
This is Citra. The reason I'm getting Citra, it's the only other can of Citra I had. This is the one that would, if you drank it, you would think it was non-alcoholic beer because the Citra is so forward in it. My favorite of theirs was passion fruit. It was really, but you don't like sparkling water.
Why did you think it was unavailable for shipping?
Oh, no, because I thought that they were just hyper-local.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, I thought he shipped it to me as a favor.
I thought because it was hazardous material, you couldn't ship it.
No, I thought that their distribution was limited to
So this
local.
is the one. These are the ones.
He's been on the show talking about hazards before.
Okay, and they're the ones that are really hitting like the golf courses.
That's it. Yep. See, look at the artwork.
Okay.
It is super cool.
That's where I saw it. It had to be on the show.
It was. Yeah, he was on the show
Spotlights.
talking about it. The gist of the show was going from homebrewer to pro.
Okay.
And he launched his whole business after being a homebrewer 7 years, 6
Okay.
years. Do you have nails? I don't
I
have
do.
nails. I trim them for training. Pour as much as you want, and I'll drink out of the can. And I'm telling you,
Well, first I want to taste it,
yeah.
and then I'll see if I'm gonna. Yeah, it tastes like sparkling water.
With hops in it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I said
If you like sparkling
Citra
water,
is the only one that, in my opinion, even remotely would remind you of beer. The other ones, beer is not even on the forefront of your mind. If you poured it in a cup, you'd be like, oh, that's grapefruit or passion fruit,
Sure.
or whatever. The only two I haven't tried yet are lime and mint, and because I was saving them because I thought I might like that with my mojito, like using it.
use it
for
instead
my-
of the club soda.
Yes, exactly.
Doesn't Mojito take club soda?
or sparkling water.
Yeah, no, that would be perfect
Wouldn't
for
it?
whatever.
Yeah.
If you got 2 units of that, That would be absolutely
Exactly.
perfect.
That's why I was saving it for.
Mint and lime. That is mojito, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So tonight, last week I was going to use it, but I had already opened a can of sparkling water
Yeah.
before I thought about it.
Oh, that'd
But
be
she wanted
perfect.
mojitos last Friday.
You have mint?
I
Fresh
still,
mint?
I do. Yeah. So I'll probably use one of those cans for our mojitos
You
tonight.
buy your mint?
I do. I have to buy
You
it.
need to, mine has so much.
Yeah. Well, Todd's offered me Cuban mint. I think it's Cuban mint.
Yeah. Well, that's illegal. That's not mint.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's
it,
extra.
I do feel funny.
That's extra,
I
yeah.
do feel funny. I don't.
If they're Cubans, yeah, you can't bring them in legally, right? No, but your mom has all kinds of mint. She has chocolate mint. I don't care for it, but just the regular
No,
mint.
we've tried that.
You know, mint, believe it or not, is an invasive species.
I did not know that.
It is. Like, I looked at an invasive species, and your mom has, out of the 10 most invasive plants, your mom has like 8 of them in the backyard.
On purpose.
Yes, on purpose. Now, she has them contained, but they sometimes get uncontained. Her mint isn't a
Yeah.
big sub, like we just put that in, but occasionally it'll drop over and propagate. And Wandering Jew or Jude, I forget which
No,
one
you
it's
can't call
called.
it that now. It has a different name. It has a
It
different
always has a
name.
different name, but the plant is still
Oh,
Wandering.
okay.
I'm not sure if it's Wandering Jew or Wandering Jude. I think it's
I-
Jude.
Okay, deal.
Definitely Jude. Yeah. I watched the show last night,
But
and
there's an
they're.
actual name for it.
I
know, but no, I'm not talking about the E-plant.
Esperanza.
Yeah.
Really, it's
No.
Centiphalus.
Right, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about that.
Dominguez.
I'm saying they changed the name.
No, they
To,
didn't.
yes, they did.
Look, whatever. There's a group in Las Vegas called, it's a show. It's called the Jew Man Group.
And they
I'm
did
not kidding you.
Yeah.
It's a takeoff of the Blue Man Group, but it's called the Jew Man Group.
So
No offense.
inch plant is what they call it.
Let me see it. Is it purple?
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever. Inch plant, my bad.
inch plant.
So no offense.
Also called the.
No offense, Ryan. I don't care for this flavor, but
Classic
I will
citron?
try the next one.
Well, no, the only other ones I have are the.
Not
lime and
now.
mint. Oh, okay.
I'll pick some up at my
Okay.
local
No, he doesn't.
golf shop.
No, they. I don't think your local golf shop does that.
Then I won't.
Why don't you like sparkling water? What's wrong with you?
You know why?
Christy doesn't.
You know
either.
why?
No, I don't know why. That's why.
Okay, when I belch, I like to enjoy it. And when you belch sparkling water,
First off, gross.
what is it?
Well, when it has flavor,
It's
you get the
dead.
flavor of what
It's-
you're drinking.
No,
Yeah, you
it's,
do.
I've never. You know, the weird thing was, you know, I worked as a stagehand through college to make money, and they would always have stuff left over from the green room, you know, concerts or whatever.
Sure.
And Pellegrino.
I love
Everybody says,
Pellegrino.
"Oh, that's so great! Yeah, yeah."
And that's very low carb.
Oh my!
I mean, the
gosh,
carbonation
it was
is very
horrible.
not low carbohydrate. It's very low carbonated.
But I'm expecting water.
It is water. With a little
Water
bit of
doesn't
both.
give me gas. Water doesn't. I mean, doesn't.
It gives me gas.
I don't like. No. I like water. You know, I drink a gallon of water a day,
Yeah.
of tap water out of my sink.
Gross.
No, it's very good.
Here,
Trust
what you
me.
need,
It's good.
what you need
I know.
is go to KegConnection.com and get a mineral pack.
Yeah,
Look
that's what that is. Yeah.
Look, Todd wrote it, handwritten. Topo Chico clone, 5 gal. I will never get rid of this bag.
That pack will make 5 gallons.
This one, take it home.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to make it. You know. I'm not
Oh, you
gonna
don't even
make
have RO water.
it. And I don't like sparkling water, and I'm not going to put it on tap for you.
You have before. It's hard seltzers.
Hard seltzer.
Sparkling water.
Well, I made it, and it tasted great.
So but it had vodka in it, so you couldn't even taste the alcohol. My point is, so you like sparkling water?
No, flavored, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, lime. You
Plus,
like
I
sparkling
squeezed a
water with
lot of lime. I already had
Yes.
that. It already had lime
And then after you
flavor
just-
with it.
yeah.
And then I squeezed like 3 or 4. It almost tasted like lemonade.
Right.
Not quite, but
Or limeade.
or limeade. Yeah. I put both. Tastes like Sprite because I squeezed lemon and lime in there.
Did you?
Yeah, I remember I had a bowl of lemons.
Oh,
and
that's
lime.
right. Yeah, for the last party you
So,
hosted that had it on tap.
So,
Which was that Christmas?
um,
No, you didn't do it on tap for Christmas. Yeah, you did.
no.
You didn't.
If I did, it was just left over from the September. I made.
Oh
I
no,
made
we
it.
replaced it with the other keg of breakfast stout.
Yep.
That's what we did. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
We replaced it.
And it was empty.
It
I mean,
was.
yeah, that thing. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, people go through it.
Yeah.
Your family.
your wife's teacher friend.
Oh yeah. They had 3 gallons themselves.
Good thing it was light. It wasn't even.
It was 4 in
It was right
4.2
around
or
4.
4.3.
Yeah, it was just barely above 4. And thank goodness, because they were drinking it like Sprites.
There were.
Yeah.
Teachers
And,
are
but you know what?
alcoholics.
It was 108 degrees that day, and it was very refreshing.
And then they drove home.
Some of them. Some of them.
Man, am I going to get you for the whole boil?
Man, it's gonna be close.
No, I'm not. Oh, yes, I am.
Oh yeah, by 5 minutes. Maybe.
Barely.
I don't believe it.
Let me start unloading the chairs.
I don't have to leave them. I'll unload them. I'll put them where you want them. Right here.
Correct.
Up against your car.
No, shit. No, just put them on the ground. All right, let me tell the people at home. And we're back. See, I gotta work. I gotta work all the time. You all right? Oh, the chairs are fine. Are you okay? Oh, okay. What's he talking about? The burps aren't good with sparkling water. I love this. Well, now I'm just tasting taco from this morning. I had tacos. Hannah, are you gonna help? Oh no! It's saying it's not, or is it buffering again, guys? Y'all gotta let me know. It's saying YouTube is erroring out, saying it's not getting smooth video. How can that be? Output. Maybe. The good thing is, guys, if by chance you are getting buffering or whatever, I am recording this to the local drive, so if I go back and rewatch it and it's more than it was at the beginning, then I will just publish the unadulterated version that is not going to be buffering. Yeah, okay, it is. Dang, man, what is up with, like, why? I pay for good internet. What is it saying my speeds are? Speed test. Speed test, speed test. Who cares about the download side? Download side looks great. Get to the upload. Get to the upload. Get to the chopper. Get to the upload. On the ground is good. You don't gotta lean them. I'm positive. Okay.
When is recycling?
Now look, upload. I'm getting 20 on the up. It's giving me errors. I'm getting 20 on the up. Like, what is up with that?
I don't know. Did you mesh again?
No, because I'm saying the upload speed of this actual device is plenty good. Híjole. Me neither. Now it's saying excellent. Y'all let me know. You know what? Just to be safe, I knocked down the bit rate a little bit to 4,800, which is actually a lot of bit. But let me just go down to 3,600. So the quality might go down a little. The visual quality, the entertainment quality will never go down. But the visual quality might go down a little. I don't know. The audio is fine, but every now and then the video just stops. Okay, let me know after hearing from now if that's still the case going forward. Because I could lower the bit rate as low as I want, and all it will do in theory is make it a little pixelated. But again, I can't fathom why it's doing it. Steve's saying no buffering. Go, Steve. The only reason I even brought it up was because it's saying it gave me a connection issue. So we're a good minute behind on the preview screen to me actually talking, 40 seconds give or take. And I'm talking to my dad right now on the preview screen about him in the chairs falling. So I haven't changed it yet. So hopefully by the time I watch myself change it, it will not be buffering anymore. I'm gonna add the next hops. You hear me? I'm adding hops. If I can open it. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. I heard you. And they told the only bummer, the only downside of live stream is we don't get to listen to music, because we made that mistake one time I played like a 20-second, maybe 30-second of a Freddie Fender song, or it was like Los Super 7 or something, that a group he was in, and it wasn't even 30 seconds, and they YouTube totally took down the video, like muted like a 10-minute section if I wanted to keep it, and then it said you can't monetize, which by the way, y'all shouldn't be getting ads this time. It tried to by default do ads, and I took it off. So let me know about the buffering, and let me know if you're getting ads. Oh no, in the preview screen I'm seeing some buffering. Y'all let me know. Again, I'm recording it. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with us, and we will republish this if the buffering's real bad.
I'm already belching.
Citra.
No taste, sparkling.
Hi, you don't have any Citra in your belch? I burped and I felt some. I got some Citra. Which, by the way, oh no, this isn't Citra. This is Cascade.
That's
Well,
Cascade.
or Sterling if you ask Todd.
I hope not. But I don't know I'm not familiar with Sterling. I know we've used it.
It's peppery.
Is it?
We have not used Sterling.
Ever?
That's the one that Todd did a Pilsner in, and I didn't like it because it's very peppery.
No.
We've never. No.
Okay, what's the hop that Lorena likes?
No, she hates. She hates Fuggles.
Fuddle, same
And that's
thing.
earthy. That's not peppery.
Okay.
And it is earthy. Yeah. All right. We're gonna see if it's buffering again.
It was buffering a while ago?
It did again.
It gave you an error message, or
It
somebody
did.
told
no,
you?
No. I saw it buffering, and then it gave me an error message. But I changed the bit rate.
Steve Johnson said no buffering. Hey, Steve Johnson.
Yeah, he's from Westlaco, I do believe.
It says South Texas, and guess
Well,
what?
he's at the
my government teacher, the picture you showed earlier,
Uh-huh.
the government teacher was Steve Johnson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Steve Johnson's kind of like a Joe Smith.
pretty much. I
Right.
guarantee that's not him, because he's still in San Antonio, Texas, and
Is he?
I think they're alive and doing well. Honestly, I haven't heard from him or anything in a while. When
He was young when he was teaching at your
you-
high school?
Oh yeah, probably. Maybe I would say 10 years older than me max.
Oh, okay.
So that would put him at like 75 now, 74.
Yeah, at least.
But yeah, if it was 10 max, I'm not sure. But when your brother went to St. Mary's, he was the athletic director at St. Mary's at the time.
He went from Sam Houston High School as a history or government teacher to the athletic director at a university. That's awesome.
Maybe wasn't athletic director. He was
But
something
he was up there. Good
yeah.
for him.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of years between there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Like 20 something.
There would have been. Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, I don't think it was athletic director because they didn't have they're D3. So I don't think they had an athletic director.
No, every school has it. I mean, high schools have athletic directors.
He was something
Yeah.
in administration, not teaching anymore.
Hear my water pump going?
I do.
Because it's replenishing the RO.
Okay. Did you just draw some or something?
No, from when I collected for this brew day.
Okay.
Water chemistry with this one? No, Jim. Hey, good to see you in the chat. Jim, actually, I think you just left a voicemail. I got a notification for the Chub Club hotline. No water chemistry, just RO water, straight up RO. To catch you up to speed, if you're just joining us, we're doing the pale ale. We are doing a 10-gallon batch. We are pressure fermenting, so we're going to pitch at like 78, 80, and we're going to immediately put 10 to 15 psi on it, and then we are going to ferment at my office temp, which is like 77, 76, and we're going to pressure ferment till it's done, which it'll actually be in there for a little bit longer because I can't imagine it'll be done by Monday, and I'm leaving Monday to help James out at headquarters while Todd's in Vegas for the NRA, which is the National Restaurant Association's flagship show of the year.
Shop towels.
Oh, he's saying delete that one. Okay, I won't. I love it, Jim. You're not the only one who does that, who has done that. Pardon me. I love it when people will write in and they're like, or they call in and they'll get a minute into their voicemail and then they'll be like, yeah, now that I think about this, please just delete this. I'll call back later. Like that's like, but you have to call back because I get fooled. Like if you look at our database of voicemails, it's like, Josh, you have a lot. A lot of them are people who don't want me playing them, and I just haven't deleted them yet. A lot of them.
You got shop towels?
No, right here.
No, shop towels.
Oh, okay. No, I have a ton of those. Yeah. But if you need a towel,
That bag is not waterproof. So I'm gonna actually.
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna actually need either an HEB bag or a plastic bag or something.
Here, you know what? I have a bag you can have. We don't need it, and I just put these in it.
No, that may not be plastic waterproof.
Here.
No, that may not be
This one
waterproof.
is.
May not be.
I bet you it is.
I don't think it is. It's orange
material.
theory. The other one's the same material.
No.
But that stitches on the bottom.
I'll get you. Yeah, well, you're talking about the plastic ones? Yeah, I got them. Okay. Here. I got you. If Todd had tuned in while we were both gone, he would say
That stuff is
it's the best stream we've ever done. What?
super sticky.
Oh yeah.
You know, with sugar water.
As I say,
right?
it's just sugar. Yeah. How far back is the delay? I wonder, because look, it's showing from when I was still sitting down before getting up.
Let me tell you.
All that. Let me see here. He goes, give water chemistry a time, especially on a hoppy beer. Joke's on you. We'd have to brew a hoppy beer. I guess this is the hoppiest beer we've brewed in a while. No.
Hey, but a pale ale is not hoppy.
Well, I'm
In
saying
flavor.
it's the hoppiest beer we've brewed in a while.
We haven't done an IPA in years.
No, but the breakfast stout is pretty hoppy. Not like this, but
You know, I never liked IPAs at all until we brewed the first IPA, which is about our second.
I would
first or
say it was an
second
extra. It was a partial brew or partial mash.
brew. It was a mini mash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the same difference.
Oh, the delay is less than a couple of minutes.
Well, I know, but that's a lot of time for a delay. A minute?
On live stream, we had like a 2-minute delay.
No, you're thinking an old school broadcast.
Yeah, this is less than that because I just.
Okay.
So I can put a one. Do a number one.
The preview screen is just way off. Okay. Hey, we're number one. We're number one.
Ah, come on now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting the watch.
Okay.
Look now.
Hi.
That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah, you get in.
Am I in the way?
No, I'm saying you can get in the camera. Yeah, because now it's just me talking. They're gonna think I'm a
Talking to
weirdo.
nobody.
Yeah, what that loser on a solo brew day.
Well, earlier it was all abandoned. You abandoned it to go get me some bags.
I did.
Okay. So it's gonna be less than a minute. We just now hit 30 seconds. And now you're about to put your hands. It's gonna be like a 45-second
Okay,
delay.
so then the preview screen that I'm given
Is
is
worse?
way off because
Yeah.
I'm just now going to get the HEB
Did you
bags.
pause it or something? Oh, really?
Yeah,
No,
look.
you paused it or something then.
Okay.
'Cause I
You're right.
could
No, I
focus
agree with
up
you.
on-
I agree with you.
Was that it right there? Did you just do it?
The hey.
It's gonna be 1 minute.
Okay.
We're at
I'm
50
not worried about
seconds.
1 minute.
50. Here it goes. Okay, now you're gonna do it. Hey. Oh, I'm looking at my watch.
Yeah.
It's 1 minute and 15 seconds. There you went. Yeah. 1 minute and 15 looks like.
Interesting. Okay. That's not bad. Look, I'm still getting you the bags on that preview screen. Isn't that wild how off it could have gotten?
I don't know why.
Oh, it didn't bother me as long as the people at home.
Delete that one. Oh, that's what Jim said.
Yeah, he had the voicemail. Yeah. All right, we've got 9 minutes and some change before our next Hop Edition and a Whirl Flock.
Yeah.
Which, the last 2 batches we brewed, Dad, we forgot the Whirl Flock.
No, last one you did.
Last 2. The alt in January and the Kolsch last month.
Well, I know the alt came out great.
No, yeah, it's not as clear. I don't think that's probably why, but it's not a very clear beer. And the Kolsch we just brewed is clear, but the alt is not clear. I thought about, so I got,
So look how much we've lost in evaporation.
yeah,
When we
and
started-
now it's down to where you said.
Well, yes, yeah, exactly. It's,
Where's the floated? I thought about on the other keg of alt beer taking, because Tron, I bought one and then or Homebrew Happy Hour bought one, and then Tron sent us one. This is the one I bought, I believe. It is.
the photometer, or what is it?
No, it's a floating dip tube,
Oh,
and
for what?
for your keg, so
Okay.
that way it filters. Look at that, like point something micron filter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a floating dip tube like what we use in the fermenter,
Sure.
just higher duty. And you look, he also gives you a post to replace on your liquid side, so that way, because you can't on a normal keg, a floating dip tube. If you don't put this on like the lid, like that we have,
Right.
the floating dip tube lid,
Isn't it? Yeah.
we could always just put this on that, or put this on the end of it.
On the floating dip. Oh,
So-
this won't fit on the bottom of a.
Correct. We would take off.
You have to take off the
Correct. We would take off.
The post.
Well, yes. So
take the dip tube, which goes to the bottom. Your out goes all the way to the bottom.
yes. So look, this is the floating dip tube lid we have. That's a liquid post
Okay.
to a standard old thing. So we could either put that. Look,
What is this for?
a floating dip tube for a keg.
Where do you put your gas on?
No, dude. The posts are still on the keg, dum dum.
Oh, it's a lid.
Yes.
Duh. Okay.
And so look, but we would take this off
And
and,
stick
and
this
just
on.
stick that on, and we can.
And then hook up here, and this will be the other one blank.
Exactly.
That way you don't have to change your posts out.
Exactly.
Pull out your dip tube.
So I'm thinking we should do that for this batch for the keg we put at your house,
Sure.
right?
Why not?
It'll guarantee it's going to be clear,
Yeah.
or as clear as the batch can be.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, I have this floating dip tube. I have a carb stone lid. I have a fermentation lid. But yeah, isn't that cool? But if you didn't have that lid, you'd have to replace your liquid post with this one, because you can't go all the way down to the bottom
Right.
and put a
You have
floating
to- you
dip
have to
tube on
cut-
it. You have to cut it somewhere.
Well,
so
no,
this just
maybe
replaces
not cut it. It wouldn't work because it would never. Even if you cut off an inch of it, well, you
No,
have
no,
to hook
he-
a long enough this where it
Correct.
can still float.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. But yeah, so I think we should try it with that lid.
I like it.
And I have two, so technically I could do it on both kegs. But we're gonna give the other keg to Todd or James of this batch.
Yeah.
So
And you're gonna give him an alt or a
I'll ask him what he'd rather have.
alt or Kolsch?
Yeah, I'll see if he wants Kolsch, I'll take him to Kolsch. And I do have to make sure. I do have to make sure he has room.
You need to take.
Well, James needs a bit. So James,
Yeah, you need to
I
take
would
James.
take. I would take.
What's he for?
I would
alt or
take
alt?
him the alt. I think it turned out good.
That's what I have at my place.
I know. Yes.
I think it's really
I
good.
think it's real good. I'm just
Not up to his
self-conscious.
spec?
I don't know. I'm self-conscious.
I bet you James will like it.
Or we give him the Kolsch and we give Todd the alt.
I haven't tasted the Kolsch, so.
You know what? We'll give Todd the pale ale.
Pour me some
We'll
Kolsch.
give.
Do you have a dispenser on? You don't have one on it? No, don't do it then. I don't want you to dirty stuff up.
Okay.
I thought you had a.
Oh, I cleaned it after I used it.
Okay.
But we can use it.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll do it next time.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it next time.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna make a mess. dude.
Okay.
No, then since I don't want to drink any beer right now.
You wanted to when you thought I had it hooked up.
If it was hooked up, I wasn't gonna drink beer. I just wanted to taste it. I haven't tasted it.
Just a taste. Just a taste.
Yeah, well, you said it was great. I mean, I believe you.
Y'all want to know something that's wild? This is not a boast, but Instagram algorithms make no sense to me. I stole something off of Twitter a week and a half ago and put it on my Instagram because it made me laugh. Guess how many views it has right now?
You told me the other day it was in the thousands, like
No.
10,000
No,
or 15,000.
way more than that. Dude, right now, 39.3 million. And of 1.4 million likes, 774,000 shares, almost 10,000 comments. It's just this stupid little clip of this woman doing parkour and landing on her baby, and I just make a stupid caption comment about it. But not only that, then I do a stupid one again of someone peeing and playing games, and I made an Apple Vision
That's
comment.
not you?
It's pretty convincing, right? Because the bidet is why people think it's really me.
I thought that was you. I really did.
Yeah, 50,000. Isn't that wild?
But you just posted that like last week, right?
Like 48, like Monday.
Okay, yeah.
Monday, yeah.
This week.
Nothing. I post my favorite stuff I'm griddling, and that gets barely anything. Nobody cares about griddling. I post about brew day, which I need to today. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about my brewing. Nobody cares about my griddling. Care, people. Just care. I will never get the internet. I mean, as in understand it. I'll never understand it. I'm a child of the
I will
internet.
never get the internet because I'm Amish.
Yeah, because I'm Amish. I will never get the internet.
Okay, I have the internet. Is the www, is that the same thing?
World Wide Web, yeah. Hypertext.
Hey, my brother's in my house.
What's the other T? Hypertext telecommunication
HTTP?
protocol. What is the other T?
It is hypertext telecommunication protocol.
Is it? Come on.
99% sure. And it is an acronym, even though you don't believe it.
That's not. It's an abbreviation.
No, it's an acronym.
Do you want to bet $5?
No, your thing is wrong.
You want to bet $5?
Trust me. HAL. You know what HAL is?
Hypertext transfer.
Transfer protocol. Yeah, not transfer.
Not telecommunication.
Well, what's FTP?
File transfer protocol.
Okay. What's
Which is also an abbreviation.
what's TFTP?
Textual file.
Trivial.
Trivial. What's trivial about the file transfer?
Well, FTP and trivial. It's a simpler protocol.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's one. I think the socket number. I used to know all. I used to have all that shit memorized.
Yeah, all the
I could tell
abbreviations.
you every socket number that it
Yeah.
went to.
No way.
Every TCP socket number.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I used to have. I used to memorize. The MAC address. Every piece of equipment has to have a MAC address.
Yeah.
Even if you're not doing internet.
Yeah.
It has to have a MAC address.
Right.
That's your. What is MAC? Machine access control. I think.
That
I'm not sure,
is an acronym.
but yeah, I know because it's Mac.
Yes.
Yeah, ESPN is too.
No, it's not.
ESPN, yeah.
No.
So
ESPN's an abbreviation. Yeah, so it's
that's acronym.
Aaron,
Man.
that's what I say.
You just can't pronounce
yeah,
it.
you say
You're a speech impediment.
it's Dutch.
But I used to know all of those. But also on a MAC address, the first 6 bytes are the manufacturer. So 0, 8,
Real quick,
2,
all of our
2,
viewers just
2.
went down to -2.
They're gone.
Yeah, it went to
I used to know them all, man.
for work
Yeah,
because you have to know.
Yeah, because I had to. Yeah.
Two minutes.
SMTP.
Something mail transfer protocol. Simple mail. Something mail transfer.
It's the
protocol.
same thing. Simple. Yeah.
What is the other? There's POP IMAP. What is IMAP? Imaging mail something protocol, because it's making a mirror. It's making a copy.
I'm thinking M might be media, but I'm not sure what IMAP is. That was.
I know what the
kind of a
difference
newer-
between POP and IMAP is, but I
Right.
don't know what they stand for.
Yeah, I don't even.
The P is obviously protocol.
Of course.
The last P.
The last P,
The
yeah.
last P is always protocol. For POP, what could that be? POP is where it literally scrapes it off of the server and puts it in your client.
Yeah.
So if I'm using Outlook on my phone and I'm getting it, it is literally scraping it off the server and putting it on that install of the mail server or the mail client. But IMAP just makes a carbon copy. It just goes, this is on your server and now it's on your
You would
screen.
have to look those up. Those were
I just don't know what they stand
after my time.
What would you spend most of your time doing with AT&T? Voicemail?
No, that was just in the last 9 years.
No way.
Yeah.
So what were you doing the first 30 years?
Oh, all kind of stuff. Started out mailing bills.
Well, yeah, but I mean the bulk of it.
Ethernet.
Oh, okay.
Ethernet. I was.
Like network design.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
right.
design
When you would
huge-
take me to the
huge
office for that's
networks
right.
for big giant companies.
Universities.
Universities, state
Yeah.
of Texas.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I remember when you did the job for Texas Tech.
When I was in,
You went to Lubbock for like 2 weeks.
no, I went there for a year, off and on. But
Were you
for
only
the whole
gone?
summer,
Yeah.
the whole summer of '99,
Yeah.
I flew out on Monday morning and flew back on Friday afternoon.
Is that what it was?
Yes,
Okay.
and it wasn't just the summer. I mean, I was there. That's how we earned all the free flights for all of our trips,
all of our
to
vacation
skiing trips.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I stayed at a Sheraton, and they
All
had,
those
they had
points?
stuff. Yes,
That's awesome.
yes, yeah. I flew out, like I said, I flew out every Monday morning and flew
Yeah.
home every Friday for probably 9 months, I'm guessing,
Hey, wait a second. It didn't alert us for the hops.
because there's not much old flame out.
Well, it says right now we're at 9:32.
Flame out is flame
No,
out.
where's the sheet?
sheet
5 minutes. Okay, but I'm gonna do the whirl flock.
at 10? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The Warflock right now. So you have a hop at 5 and a hop at flame out.
Correct, yeah.
That's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
Crazy. That's crazy.
World
You
floss.
can put 2 if you want.
Okay.
10 gallons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's super clear.
Yeah, I'll have one. Yeah. I need to clean out a little bit.
Yeah.
Any idea what's in them?
World floss. It's synthesized Irish moss.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you need to
I
close
could-
that?
I could take one. No.
Okay. I don't know what Irish moss was used before brewing.
I don't know, but you know, peat moss
I don't know, Pete.
is well, it's used in gardening,
Okay.
but I think it takes like 10,000 years to make it.
Pete Moss?
Yes.
What about Pete Sampras?
That's different. Yeah, it just took him 40 years, so he's probably 50.
He's
now.
your age, dude. No, he's
No,
not.
he's
He's
not.
probably close.
I bet he's 53.
I'll take the over. You want to bet
I'll
$5?
take the under on 53.
The over on 50.
I'm not betting. I'll bet a hazard citrus.
Okay, lime.
How old is Pete Sampras?
Pete Sampras is 52 years
Boom,
old.
baby!
No, you
That was a $5 bet.
you said I'm not betting.
I know. I said
Okay. I don't know why I'm so confident on the age of Pete
I don't know why.
Sampras.
I don't either.
That's so stupid.
But I could be a line setter for Vegas.
problem
man.
with
I
me-
said it at 53. It came in at 52.
The problem with me is I have this initial burst of confidence just irrationally that I'm impulsively,
Yeah,
let's
that's
bet,
it.
let's bet,
Yeah.
let's bet.
Yeah, and you know what?
It makes
Y'all
no
didn't make the bet
sense.
yesterday. Y'all met it.
He owes me money.
What was it on? I forgot.
Someone texted me and goes, make sure you collect on that money. Is that we've never done Yellow Rose, and we
That's
have
right.
done it.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
As a Patreon.
Yes.
As
Yes.
one of the
Yeah.
Patreon
Yeah,
members.
someone messaged me and said, make sure you collect that money.
He
Because
gave
it
you
was
the
a guy
dates?
who brewed it. No, I could ask him.
Yeah.
But he's the one who brewed it.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're gonna. That's not gonna work for Todd.
Oh, no, I have to go show him the post.
Yeah, not the post ain't gonna work.
No, on Patreon it's dated.
Okay.
It's timestamped. On Patreon it's actually
His
timestamped.
post is not gonna do it.
No, I mean,
Because you'll pay one of these guys.
Oh,
to,
100% I would. I will make a replica Patreon website and put the timestamp and whatever. Absolutely.
2.5 hours.
I will spend a week of work, of real work, to deceive my boss when I could have just done my normal work.
Speaking of your boss, you better get that stuff done.
I already did. You weren't looking?
No, the trifold.
Yeah. No, that's not until Monday. He even said that on the phone.
I know, but he
Monday.
meant today. By Monday, he meant by close of business today.
No,
I used to be a boss.
I take him very literal.
Trust me. If he said Monday, he wanted it by.
No, all the
close
other
of business
stuff he wanted today, but that was Monday.
Pretty sure he wants it now.
Nah, you don't know him like I know him. And with me, when he says Monday, that means Thursday.
Hey, so Jim says you should try a water chemistry.
Yeah, I saw that. We already addressed it. And I said that,
That it wasn't necessary.
no, I just said maybe we would in the future. Or Todd, that's a Todd thing. He's Mr. Water Chemistry now. So maybe he will. I am kind of disappointed they didn't brew today. But James already has a ton of Pilsner fermenting right now. And something else. Maybe just a lager.
Okay.
But he has a lot fermenting. And Todd, about to leave town, was not going to brew at the barn because no one. Well, I guess I could have overlooked it or
Where are
overseen
your
it.
hops? Are they close by?
Right here on the table.
Because you about 1 minute, you got
We got 50 seconds.
another hop edition.
Yeah, I really wish Amazon would deliver while we're doing this live stream so I could try out the adapter.
Cool breeze.
Because if getting that up on the screen would be super cool.
That'd be neat. Put it up in the corner or
Yep.
somewhere.
Yep. And I would
Switch
and I would
between-
crop it to just being the square.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, people. This is not a sales pitch. Cat Connection doesn't make any money off of Grainfather sales. I guess if you used our link for more beer, we would be able to get.
Y'all don't sell greenfire?
No, we don't sell a brewing equipment besides the brow time, and we have very limited numbers of that. I think we have 3 more brow times we can sell.
They'll stop the-
Yeah, we're done. The supplier dried up is probably the best way to say it. It's just cost prohibitive.
Hops, hops. I would go with Cascade or Sterling, one or the other.
Let's go with Sterling.
Are all the packages written on?
Yes. All right. Now push that button.
Which button? Dismiss?
Yeah. All right.
You've been dismissed. You've been dismissed. Okay, we're not going to use any immersion. Is there anything that we need
No.
to stick in there? This last 5 minutes?
No, remember, because we can't sanitize. What was the number? 190?
I wouldn't start till 190.
Okay. Yeah, 192. It's gonna do.
That's what we'll hook
Getting
up
it
the
down to
hose.
80 to start, then putting it in there is gonna be quick.
Where is it?
It's not gonna be bad. Oh, it's in there. Left side. Gonna pull it out.
Hey.
The immersion chiller. It's a PG show.
Oh, we gotta get hoses hooked up. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you're leaving.
No, I'm worried.
You should be, because I'm gonna wreck it.
All this work for nothing?
I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Yeah. You know what? I think we put that up on this stand last time.
Putting twisty ties up here so I can reuse them.
I believe I can.
believe I can fly. Woo. We're gonna get copyrighted because I was so close to the original.
Oh yeah, definitely. You have been demonetized, sir. You don't need this anymore, do you?
You need? Alright, where is the first connection? Oh, it's got some water in that line. First connection?
I'm moving this over here.
Por favor.
You said the incoming?
Yeah.
That's blue.
Hand it to me. Got a washer. Beautiful. Yeah, if you have more time, next time to come up, I'll take you down to the coffee shop, show you the tower. Do you like cold brew, nitro? Have you ever had it?
I've had cold coffee before.
Oh.
Definitely not foam nitro. When I
Oh,
hit cold
it's
coffee,
good.
I'm just talking about like a.
Yeah, well, you make cold brew for the breakfast style. You don't.
Sure.
You don't make enough to drink. You just make enough for the batch.
I prefer hot coffee.
Oh, same here. Yeah.
You know, in 1976, I was in New York City on a high school drama trip, and we were down in either Greenwich Village or Soho or somewhere, one of those New York City
Yeah.
places,
Yeah.
and went into a little, wasn't a deli, it was a little coffee shop, and I got a baguette, which is awesome. It was
Which side?
like, listen. Anyway, but my drama teacher got an iced coffee. This is 1976.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of such a thing, and I
That
guess it was a
bothers you?
new thing at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, how disgusting is
I
that?
think the French have been doing it a while. I think. Well, with the hot stuff, let's capture it.
Oh, capture the first, yeah, for the first few gallons anyway.
Yeah.
And also,
You know what?
you give me the clean bucket.
No, I'm saying I want to.
Wash it out. You know.
No, let's use this bucket just in case there's a leak. If I'm saying if this connection
Oh, gotcha,
drips
gotcha. Yeah.
instead of going to the floor. What are you doing, child?
There's some chairs over there.
What do you need? Yeah, listen. What do you need, honey? Okay, what do
You
you
gotta walk around with the chairs. She's like you should say that first to work. Any fixes over there. Come on, come on, TV. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Also, we're gonna need that bucket for a minute. We're gonna need that over here just to let a few seconds until it runs
Okay.
warped
Yeah,
to go straight in there. But it'll reach from here. Look,
It will. Well, I can move that.
because that's got to go in there just until it runs
Yeah, no
brown,
problem.
and then look, it'll go straight into there.
Yep. No, we're all good, man. No.
Hot?
Don't do that.
No, sorry. Hot.
Yeah.
I'll back it up a little bit.
We'll turn off the boil, and hit OK. I'll throw this in. Adding our final hop addition. Again, if you're just following us, there was 4 total additions. Despite what Todd wrote being a jerk, it's not Sterling, it's Cascade. And if you get this kit, it'll be half an ounce at 60, an ounce at 30, an ounce at 5, and an ounce at flame out. And so we just doubled all that for ours. Although that one, it had to be 2 ounces because the first one was much less. I think they're just both together. It went out quicker than the other. So, that's a lot of hops. So now we're good. Oh, it's doing a hop stand for a minute. Okay.
That's what a hop stand is. But it's still turning the heat off already. There's no heat on, you see that?
Yeah.
I'm not real certain.
Well, I don't know. You know what? Someone in the chat can tell us.
What, hop
maybe,
stand?
well, maybe a hop stand is literally using like a hop spider for just that amount of
And
time
pulling it out?
and then pulling it out. Maybe that's what a hop stand
Well,
is.
they're two different-
In Grainfather, it didn't have. It had Whirlpool, which I could have done,
We did have
and
hop
we could have
stand.
manually. You know, right now we could manually do a Whirlpool. Where's the spoon?
It's over, it's right there. But if you want to
Oh,
use
it's covered.
it's covered. Can you rinse it off with it? Rinse it off.
Oh,
out here.
nice.
Okay. I got you. I got you. Something big floating on the top. See that big bee?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, June bugs.
Oh, they're bad. The little baby ones are bad on our front porch.
Ours are giant already. Those are grub, but they're out of the ground. I treated for grub last week. Well, they're not grub anymore. And they invaded the front of our house last night. We had hundreds.
Oh no.
Hundreds, yeah.
You need a pest
So
trap.
I walked around spraying them. And use the counterflow chiller to cool the wort and transfer to the fermenter. For normal pump flow rate, first let the wort passively cool by a few degrees before operating the pump. A few? Yeah. I'm going to say 190, 195 best.
Yeah, so now with the Grainfather, the system is done and it's assisting us. Now it's more of a manual thing where it's cooling on its own. We're gonna wait till it gets to 190 something, and then
195 I think.
195,
Yeah.
and then we will use it through the pump to first sanitize it very slowly, and then I'll work on the flow rate and all that. You gotta get going.
We have not used the counterflows over here, but recently at all. I mean, not counterflow, the
No, we
immersion.
haven't. At my house, we have never used it. We used it. No, correct.
Okay.
We haven't used it since we brewed.
Because if we were, we would.
Well, we would have put that in with 15 left in the boiler.
Yeah, just to make sure. It's
Yeah,
not
and then the
but
other
we
one
learned
would be in a
that-
bucket full of ice.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm off camera. I'll just move it. Oh no, it's falling.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
falling. There we go.
Help.
Yeah, which if we weren't pressure fermenting, I was going to tell you, dude, get a bag of ice.
Sure.
And actually, I need to consolidate this stuff into there so I have extra buckets.
Yeah.
I took
I
advantage.
have extra buckets in mine.
Yeah. It's only funny to me because last time he was here, I said, "Hey man, take some buckets home. I have too many buckets."
That was the big bucket.
Yeah. Oh, and then you
Also,
took my
the time before that, you had sent a little bucket.
of
which-
grains. That was the January brew day.
Yeah, and that bucket you didn't want back, I hope.
What'd you do to my bucket?
Yeah, I
What'd you do to
working
my
on
bucket?
AC. My bucket for my drain on my AC was ruined, so I took that bucket and I drilled a hole in it and put a sticker
No,
on it.
that was my lucky bucket.
Yeah, your lucky bucket's gone.
Man.
Your lucky bucket is now draining water out of the condensate pipe of my
Never lending you
to
anything.
keep the basketball court dry.
I'm never lending you it. I don't play on that basketball court. I don't
Your nephews do.
play. All the time. Yeah.
They love it. I need to get replace the basketball
Yeah.
goal altogether.
Yeah.
I put a new net on it. They love it. They don't
Of
care.
course. Yeah.
But I just need to get. I just need to buy a new backboard and take that one off and hook it up to there because that one is adjustable.
Oh, nice.
But
You're about to take off. I'll wrap this up too.
I don't have to go yet.
We, like I said, final calls of action. If you want to brew what we just brewed today, you can go to patreon.com/homebrew happy hour, and we will ship it to you at the end of the month when you join a recipe receiving tier of the Trub Club. Alternatively, I think in the show notes I put it. If not, I've said it multiple times throughout the show what the grain bill is. And if you text me 325-305-6107 and give me your email, I'll happily send you the PDF if you'd rather source it yourself. I understand not everybody wants to join a recipe of the month club, but you'd be a lot cooler if you did. So there's that. At kegconnection.com right now, huge, I mean it for real, huge sale on Pinlock kegs. The 4-pack, they're at $44.95 a keg when you buy it in a 4-pack.
Wow.
And $9.95 shipping. dirt cheap if you're trying to get into kegs. Also, the converted ones, if you only have pin lock connections and you don't want to change to, or if you only have ball lock connections and you don't want to change to pin lock connections, you can get the converted ones on big discounts right now for this weekend. I think through the end of the month, but for sure this weekend at kegconnection.com. A last thank you to our sponsors at Munton's Malt, hopsdirect.com, and Imperial Yeast. And thanks, boss man Todd Burns, for not bothering me anymore. I think he was watching because when I chastised him earlier, he stopped texting me.
Oh, yeah, he always does what you tell him.
Yeah, he does. He respects me. I have authority at Keg Connection LLC. Authority. And either way, we appreciate you joining us. We will stay tuned for the announcement for April's Brew Day, which we just don't know.
Yep.
I would say it now if I knew, but I just haven't looked at a calendar because April's Kolsch Cup and then April's also CBC. So we're either going to have to do it before Kolsch Cup or after CBC.
Well, so it's like the 20th?
11th through the 13th.
Oh, my bad.
And then, oh no,
That's
what?
right.
Tax week, then there's a whole week, and then it's CBC, which is the 20th.
Okay.
So we could do it the week before CBC.
Maybe tax week.
Yeah, tax day would be fun. It'd be
Monday
the
the
funness way to spend. Yeah, Monday. Mondays are super,
I don't
super
know if I have
busy.
anything going on or not.
Oh look, Todd texted me. That's funny. He's not watching. That was just a coincidence. But either way, thank y'all so much for joining us. I'm going to review this at some point today because if it's real bad, I'm just going to publish what we recorded. But with all that being said, we appreciate you joining us and look forward to catching you at next month's.
Peace. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Man, it's going to take a long time.